with how
What up, Fallen Oni here.
You're gonna be seeing
M80 versus the guard on VCT Ascension. Let's get it.
Haven, dude, I feel like I haven't seen this, but I haven't seen Haven in a minute too. I feel.
Lotus, it may seem strange.
I haven't watched that many
looking at
games
their overall
recently.
record, but you have to remember the last time they played M80, they got stomped there, and they just watched M80 absolutely destroy 9Z. So that's one of those things you stay away from. And the interesting thing about Haven and Ascent, and why I think this is the one that goes to 3 without question, is Haven, the guard have never beat M80, but for Ascent, M80 have never beat the guard. So
look at those stats.
All the way to Pearl, that would also be a map that over the course of the history has always gone the way of the guard.
Well, I might have to do the Gamba. I don't need any mods here. Hold on.
Granted, the sample size for some of those are relatively low, and on top of that, some of the results have been tremendously close. Looking at worst at 13-8 on a set. So this is one of those that, again, you could barely put a piece of paper between the two of them. These are two really tightly matched teams. I'm expecting some fireworks here, no matter how many maps we get.
Just in time.
I don't know. That was on Twitch, dude.
Fireworks.
It was the front page.
Easy play on words.
Start prediction.
It should be fantastic. But that's what I think is most interesting with the map.
Oh, there's a mod
the
here.
Fact
Oh,
that
thank you, mod.
there is these maps that the team has never beaten the other on. They have that tape. They have that information now, Dan. So how does that play out? Are we going to see that history repeat itself? Or is there going to be enough on tape that they can make that change?
To me, it's not even what you have on tape, is how you're gonna adapt, how that mid round is gonna look for both of the teams, especially the one that has a little bit more to prove for this match and to move forward in the upper bracket. That
all right, here we go.
The guard. You need to keep an eye on what VALORANT is gonna do in that mid round.
Yeah, Breach Sova.
On that second map and that third
Sova,
map.
Jet, KJ, Omen, Breach, Viper, Sky, Omen, Jet, KJ.
This is that one map that I mentioned where Trent is gonna be on that Viper in a meta that has become more and more visible, especially in North America. So a guard that got to implement it at one point, and
the Breach is nice.
They got to keep it for this one.
But
yeah, and it'll be cool the fact that we've gotten to see how this plays out, Shift, with these teams, with these squads.
Yeah.
Who picked map 1 M80?
The thing is, the comps rather are not going to change, and there's really no reason that you do change that if you're M80. Both times you've played the guard, you were a single round away from sending it to overtime. It's 2 different 11-13 losses. So again, it's not anything major when it comes down to who holds advantages or disadvantages over the overarching approach to the map. Sometimes it's just one good decision or one little small mistake, largely coming in those full gun rounds versus full gun rounds. That is the dictating element.
Messed up?
How this
I believe M80 picked Haven.
So that's what I'm looking forward to again. I'm just waiting to watch some good freaking Valorant today.
Well, we're about to, because it's the
guard is sponsored by Doritos. Yeah,
now.
that's a new sponsor.
Sully,
we noticed that the other day.
This one's gonna have some fireworks. I hope you're ready.
Thank you guys so much. A North American rematch on soil in Sao Paulo, Gus, which is the most interesting thing. How blessed we are to have two teams coming into this for a rematch in top 4.
Let's see who's starting off hot. Everyone's sipping their energy drinks and shit.
Blessed to be seeing.
They're about to get fired up.
Of course, an M80 who have had to really climb their way back from the very beginning of this tournament, looking scrappy, looking like a team who had land jitters, to now getting both teams at their true top form. Both the guard and M80 facing off on land. Again,
I want to see it. Fuck, I'm gonna miss pistol.
What it feels like, M80 are kind of coming into this with a mentality of, dude, we don't care, we just want to rematch the Union. But Guard have been a very impressive team, and that's one that is going to be hard to top.
I didn't do anything to you.
The Guard have been playing up until this point. The group stages,
I just cleaned you up.
Flawless from these guys. They look like a very well-oiled machine. Whatever Josh RT has been doing behind the scenes, it has been working since Challengers.
I mean, they've been
smell him again. Smell him again, please.
Pretty much every
please
team
for me.
Has had some sort of struggle series that they could talk about.
He smells good, huh?
The guard made their way past the group
He smells good, huh?
Total
and he's
ease.
fluffy.
M80 coming into this, like I had mentioned, they started the tournament with land jitters. They had never been on this stage before. In fact, this is the highest
What did you hate me?
game
I
that we
didn't
have
do
ever
anything to
seen
you.
in Tier 2 Valorant, in North American Valorant, period. This is the first time that we're seeing two teams of this caliber in a LAN environment in our region. And again, M80 coming into this tournament, they weren't exactly fully mentally there, and they needed the Union to show them that.
A new stage, and both teams have absolutely stepped up to it. These two teams, I love the way Shift put it. You could put a paper between them, and that's how close they are. I don't think everyone will remember the statistic, but both Nismo and Trent being our two ACS leaders in Ascension, arguably the two strongest players on their teams individually in terms of what this event has been, are separated by a measly 0.5 ACS, which is something not to scoff at. It kind of just shows how close these two teams are, and when it comes down to it, it will be the individuals I think will be the difference maker in a lot of these decisive moments.
Right. I mean, you talk about history with these two teams, right? I mean, Haven alone, you already had 13-11s the last two times that we saw that map. I think the only way that we've actually differentiated this series is in that third map that we haven't really seen these two teams face off on. But God, truly speaking, we've seen at least both teams come back to that form that we expected them to be at for this tournament. The Guard, they came at the gates. Again, like I said, they've been they've been the cleaners.
And they have that experience going all the way back to Reykjavik. Rookies to Reykjavik, I think was the call, and they're no longer rookies here. Jax, I think, is the only person that was
all cleaned up.
Were there going to be jitters? I think certainly we saw a slight display of it during his first map, but afterwards, I think the experience of his other 4 teammates certainly come into the forefront of, you know, this team. I mean, these are two teams built around family, especially this Guard side. Trent has said it himself. He's had offers from franchising teams. He's spent more time with this Guard than he has with his own family this year. That is not something that should just be taken lightly. It's a bond that can't be broken. And this Guard team has come a very, very long way since the VCT.
Let's go, baby.
Overall, we're looking at two teams that they had perfect chances to make it to franchise already last year. M80 and the Guard, they're looking to fully take control of their destinies.
Maybe I order like
one match alone.
Starbucks.
This one will be close. 13-11, 13-11. The two previous matches of Haven. Guard never taking M80 down on the step. We'll see
can I just get a medium hot roast coffee?
But what we've seen lately is the
dark roast, medium dark roast.
I want something cheesy. I want the yellow 5.
And it will come down to some individual plays.
Is the echo bad, chat? Okay, I'll lower it.
He wants to be with you. Fill him out.
But I don't look over towards that A side, even though they
want to actually hear the game this time.
M80, they're fully ready for this. The patience is unreal. The stun coming in from the back of sight. The Guard needing to back out immediately.
I'm a Starbucks employee. Your drink is disgusting. What? Just a fucking coffee? I mean, I forgot to say it, but I need to splash him out. Let's go. Okay.
You in a spot where he's looking to punish off of that turret towards Garage, expecting that's where the redirect will go, but they don't see anything. And M80 have almost got this stack completely right. Plenty of time, though, here for the Guard to pivot out if they want to.
It's an unreal shift. They have so much potential over towards that A site. Immediate jet smoke alongside the flashes, alongside the shock darts.
Hey, no, please. If you're going to let him out, go give him to my brother.
They have 5 years.
Over towards default. As soon as Qualanoob makes a contact.
Get out of here.
If Qualanoob gets a contact, Tex sees that, immediately backs up, but they actually
the echo comes back, I know, but it shouldn't be bad. It shouldn't be bad, because the echo is because you're hearing it through my TV, but if it's bad, I'll lower it. It's just so I can hear the TV.
Looking for at least a lurk here as the Guard kind of swing their way towards C. This is a good post
when I talk.
Ned can just cut it down. That's all he's here for. Not even
pivot back.
He's not even
this is
looking
crazy.
to cut down the rotation. Instead,
what a crazy pistol
he's
already.
He's going to look to really surprise M80
Fast
as the take goes down. There's another player over towards Garage at the moment, but the retake is already happening. M80, all 5 players coming out of the back of sight. Tex holding down one. Here comes the rest. Jonah P looking to take down
what's happening there? They couldn't get out.
Coming in for Valorant alongside Trent, and Xander is still stuck in.
Oh my god, they got owned.
The Guard completely funnel M80.
And they are so ready for that fast retake. The Guard, they've been so successful in their retakes, or apologies, their post plans. They are
Derek looks so weird with his ears. No, doesn't have a headset on. Sure, you guys usually see me with a headset, right?
They've been one of the more dominant teams.
Oh, they got fucking smoked.
And getting that spike down, they just play together.
They're all stuck in that smoke logs, it looked like, right? They couldn't get through.
Very, very hot.
Yeah, they're just fucking
players kind of swarming into
crap.
the backside.
That was a really good smoke.
This round was decided ultimately because of a massive
really good smoke by Valen.
Recognizing the fact that there was a heavy stack towards the A side that all
I already hear the cheers. I think this would be a passionate game. I think there'll be a little bit of barking going on.
Quick, instantaneous mid-round calls that we'll see from both these teams. They are no strangers.
Put some headphones into the TV.
3 times prior to this, and they understand each other at T.
Nah,
they're looking at
that's
this
not gonna happen
matchup,
right now.
What decisions are made once the info has been collected. Both teams love their set pieces, and it's after those set pieces have gone, what happens between the 10 players?
This side, we're going to be seeing the Guard with an insane amount of execute potential.
It's the half by here. Where's
Attack has
Koala?
been
C?
strong in the past. M80. I've seen
They're going towards C.
retakes, but the most
He's
that we
pushed
really
up.
talk about
If he
is
hears
their
them
mid-round
and the
and
Marshall gets contact, looks like Marshall's looking.
He's got it.
Oh, no, I don't know if he heard them. He didn't.
This is aggression that M80 will
If someone
show
makes
later
noise
on in
here
the
and
rifle
Koala gets
rounds.
contact,
Xander
that'll
in a
be
good spot
huge.
where he could maybe get something.
Oh no.
Xander
Big stun.
quick right click.
Show me the Marshall.
Shut down by Tex
Okay.
immediately after. Some kills could be had here.
Damn, that could have been really good actually.
That's
Sucks
for
that
sure.
Koala
One goes
didn't get
back.
first contact though.
Okay.
If someone else got first contact,
That was clean through the box.
not bad. They got
You.
2.
30 seconds left.
Putting in his own little
They're actually
plays
going
in the
B.
rounds.
They're rotating A.
Picking up
So.
1 kill back again. The guard
I think it's an A hit here.
needing to
So
reinvest a little bit going into the next. This is starting to look good actually for M80.
They can get maybe 1 extra kill. I
Spike
think you'll be pretty
planted.
happy here if you are M80. But walking away with this Bulldog and Guardian is already a pretty big boost.
And
To
can
their
hunt a
bonus
little
round.
bit too. Close to the pit just a little bit, but M80 coming in from the A link. They're going to be completely out in the open where, again, the guard. Do have crossfires pretty much ready. 2 players playing anti-flash. This is very safe, other than the fact that net over towards mid.
Player standing.
They got
Got
2.
full
Fuck it.
clean contact, and they have a clean angle
What
on
did I
him,
say?
but
Guard
Net does
2-1?
survive.
Can I change that to guard 2-0?
2-0
Early
for
days.
the Guard
No,
just to open
no,
it
I'm not
up.
changing it.
Again, that
I
mid-round
keep my
decision
prediction
coming
guard
from
2-1.
Valorant
I will
called
not
off
do a
the C
take
hit
back.
After losing players, I think they understood the danger.
Well, no,
and how quick M80 would
it's
rotate
my
in this round.
prediction. It's not
3 players,
necessarily a
just
rooting
make
thing, but that's
contact
what I
by
think will
design.
happen today. I know M80 beat them 3-1 in the finals, but I, for some reason, sense a guard win here.
Bulldog to close down the
Let's
distance
see.
in a lot of these long angle duels. I want to make some, one of the
My
other
quality
things I'm
could be
excited is
better.
how much guard will
No,
talk in
you're
this
chill,
matchup.
we're
It's been a
chilling,
very
we're chilling.
loud team this event.
This is the first time we've ever seen NA
Did he say
versus
Vamos?
NA
Did he say
on lane.
Vamos?
Absolutely. Where is
Oh,
that
wait,
animosity?
what?
Koala Noob getting shut down early. And again, this is
What
the
the
big
fuck
gun
was
round
that?
for M80.
Why is he
They put
following you?
Koala
They just dry swung
in
that or
Hail Mary,
what?
Hail Mary position, and he's not
He
able
was
to do
looking at
anything.
you.
I think he was trying to dodge the dart, but they just dry swung.
Potentially looking to hold things back.
Kwanu was playing an anti-flash, expecting a quick play out towards long, and he got it, but he wasn't ready for it.
I think he was dodging the dart,
Gets
actually.
some contact, and he has elected to play on this site, but now things slow down, and it's up to the guard's decision. Do they continue to this site? These last 2 rounds might send M80 a wrong message if they're going to rotate.
You might be making the wrong decision himself unless he can get one
He
back.
had a
but
recon
Tex
bolt.
just
I
gets
don't know
the
why he
angle.
didn't use it there. He definitely could have gotten the info that way. Now just Nismo.
Do they know about Nismo? Nismo not getting cleared. Nismo moving around,
No.
able to get 1. How many more the
Yeah,
chef
he
get?
needed more.
He only gets 1 out of that. John QT
Player standing.
he ends up picking up the
It's a big
paranoia at
round.
the same
That's
time.
bonus, baby.
Tex takes him down. A light round for the guard.
The
But again,
recon
this
is
was the
fucking
big buy from M80. They're
through
going
the
to get
roof.
reset. And
Spam
this is going
kill.
to lead the guard on a bit of a cakewalk. Xander does pick
Yeah,
one back, and
thanks.
this is a very important save.
I think Koala ran up long to play anti.
Still the
Hold
guard.
on.
Nismo
If
just
he's lucky,
too much to
he'll
deal
get away
with,
it
and I
at 15
didn't
HP.
catch how
Guard
that
might
solo
go
that
hunting for this
EU.
as well, just to remove any
But I
unknown
just slammed
quantities
A.
for that next
Easy.
round. But still, the guard
Point of this
again,
league,
just
this is
shutting things
Ascensions.
down.
Winner of this
Finding that
tournament
first
goes to
kill on
franchise.
Koala Noob, and then
So it's
you'll
still
see
early
how
Oh,
days.
no
It's
way.
round 2
he's
right
down
now.
Despite getting that first pick, guard are a team that love to
The
make
winner of this
mid-game
plays the
adjustments
Union.
and very quickly,
So
despite getting a
that
kill,
should be a pretty
some teams
spicy
will just
game.
Instant hit that site, but not the guard.
Especially if
Multiple
M80
times
win.
throughout this series, and what they've
It would
been
be a
doing
revenge match.
throughout the
So
entire Ascension tournament.
if not, the guard
It slowed things
could
down after that
avenge
first pick, and that
M80.
mid-round decision from Valen. Often catching a lot
What?
of teams off guard. You can see EU as well. Wanted to go for a re-clear. I mean, he had a recon bolt, but he just goes for the swing by himself. with
LCQ
no
starts July
behind him.
15th.
No, that was
Sentinels play
yesterday. Why?
July 16th.
The idea is certainly there.
Or Pacific.
Huh?
M80 actually investing a little bit back in his round.
Sentinels
one
game is a
today.
single limb versus 100 Thieves.
Now he'll sell it, and
So,
I'm curious as to what
The loser of that is out. But the
Because-
winner of the match goes to round 3,
I'm gonna get
which
one
is where
tomorrow,
double limb
or maybe
begins.
later today.
Maybe
For
even the
LCQ.
same play, not at
So,
all, actually. Walla Noob's all the way over
fucking
towards
crazy
C.
match, I'm not gonna
Looking
lie.
for a much different
My
position.
dog!
Still
Considering the
over towards
stakes.
the A side, but the guard, they're making their first C approach for the first time
And
again.
it's only the beginning of that, you know, like there's the entire
Just trying to be very
there's the entire tournament, so it's not like if you win that match you're in.
There's
a lot more to do. You got C9, Leviathan, all those
This is the
guys.
guard drawing util, drawing
It looks like
rotates.
C pressure. They got the orb for I don't know who it was actually.
I think
but
Jonah P's been able to get
Jonah's
onto his
one
ult
off.
here. I don't know if he was 2 off or 1 off. It'll update here in a second, but it looks like he is only 1 away from that.
Now they're
ult.
going back to A, where they're set up for. It's a half
M80
buy? No,
not
it's a full
relinquish
force from
their
M80.
Positions over towards
Full
long, and
investment.
if anything, they're finally
3
pushing up.
rifles
This
and a Guardian.
might
It's
be
pretty good. And a
it's good
Judge.
timing for one, but
Pretty
this is
good
going to
buy.
lock the players over towards A potentially. This smoke alone, if they can make the shift back over towards B quick.
They're actually going towards B.
Cleared over towards sewers. He's got a paranoia that he can launch here. As
I
soon
don't
as
know if
that
they
alarm
made
button
any
goes
A
off,
noise,
he's actually
but
gonna make the rotate instead. We'll see
they're
if
starting to
Nismo
realize
drops
on
the fault
M80.
line.
The
It's gonna be
Judge.
so unreal.
See if he gets
for
anything.
Koala
It's
Dude.
kinda hard
No way
here,
can this
right?
man
I don't know.
realistically
It's kinda
get
hard.
the alarm bot.
Jonah's got a flash.
Tex
though,
told
with this,
Sam
so
he's
it
going
should
plus 30 this
be
series.
pretty good
Did he
going
actually?
into the site, I hope.
This should be perfectly fine.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the FF emote
They
either.
literally
I'm not gonna lie,
pinged
it's
down
too
the
big,
alarm bot
right?
as well. There's just a ping on the minimap.
Now the guard are taking their time no matter how you look at it. Again, Koala Noob not relinquishing
I say
his
we
position.
remove
The
it.
alarm bot is
What's
gonna
up,
go
Dexterity, by the
first.
way?
And indeed, he does get one, and the paranoia is right there at the same
got
time.
one.
And he even still has
Stop the hit, 20
support
seconds.
from EU if he does.
They're
have
already pivoting
shock
towards
dart to
C,
use.
so
Trent.
this lurk is caught.
It's an unbelievable
They gotta
close
save this
call,
or
but
what?
If that stun doesn't come out, he could really put on some fireworks.
No, they're going for
Good
it.
stuff from
I don't
Nismo,
know.
though. Good call out from
No,
Nismo.
they're saving, okay.
7
I
seconds
think
left, 6
save
seconds
here is
left. The
definitely
guard,
better.
They're just going to give up the round, and M80,
Yeah,
the Hail Mary buy.
because if they die here,
Great
they
understanding
get
from
1900.
M80
If they
to layer
survive,
detail
they get
and to
1000
understand
plus
that
the
guard
guns and armor.
probably got
100% save is
elsewhere
better.
on the map, like that fault line to catch Trent off guard after a recon bolt gets sent out towards A.
07
late round
FF.
from EU.
I didn't like it either. It was too big.
And you'll see this. This is what separates M80 from a lot of the North American teams, and especially the guard, is how good they are at using their util and coordinating it off of one another. This smoke is extremely well timed. Recon bolt gets sent
Bonkers
out.
made playoffs. Let's
Launches
fucking
over
go.
towards the B side instead. But understanding how this guard team is going to play,
All right,
it's
first
gonna
round
be
for
key
them.
for M80 making
That was
a
like a
lead
force
round
back,
and
but they had a
late
really
round
good buy.
adjustments.
So
Out of my way.
pretty big A fight here. There's 3 long.
There's a lot of pressure from M80. Double,
fuck.
triple over towards long.
Down A.
And now make it only a double EU
It's a breach hole.
alongside Nismo. And like you said, the old
Stuck
point
in the
comes
corner.
out. Nismo.
Oh!
Oh, Tex!
Tex, that was actually a left click. That's unreal. And now Nismo. Down and out for the count.
Was Nismo
You're
low?
not able to do anything over towards the long side. The guard somehow coming out of it with an even man advantage.
And M80, maybe not fully expecting this guard team to come out
Well,
strong like that. They
let's
did
see.
put 3 players there, but they walk away with 3. And now a retake
3v3.
setup here. That's a very well-placed paranoia that might give John QT some space.
Hail Mary.
Oh shit.
Oh my
That was
goodness. From downtown,
I don't know,
that
that was a
paranoia
weird-
comes in, but still.
Crazy swing.
Okay, good guiding light right
Damn,
from
good
EU,
teamwork.
and EU can't do anything. Xander,
This is
last
tough
one
clutch.
a 1v3.
Maybe Tex overextends and gives one. I don't know.
Still has a smoke, still has a TP.
He's getting dogged.
But
Oh
guard,
yeah.
they're already going to start making it difficult.
They're looking good.
Jump
He's gotta
coming
save
in from
it.
Tex,
Damn,
getting the
son.
early info, and
Damn,
Xander might
son.
already
I
save
can't
it.
believe he killed Nismo there. I guess he was low, so it makes sense, but
So
yeah, that was
6th
big
round.
impact.
will be a full
They had
buy between
triple
these two
long
teams.
A.
The guard
And they got the
looking
breach
to
ult
deny
out.
that early ult grab from Nismo, who has been playing the mid area like this, like A-link area
start.
on B.
I mean, actually,
Guard
that was,
reading into this round pretty
I'm only
well
realizing
here.
it now,
3
but that was like
players
a
in
half
the
buy for
updraft
M80.
from Tex, looking to punish as he goes on to the
Or no, that was a
door.
buy. That was a buy. What am I saying? That was a buy. They have good money.
4-1 start here for the guard on Haven.
They
Again,
won flawless the round before, right?
that doesn't typically go the way of the guard. 0-2 against M80 at this
Yeah, they won
point in
flawless the
time.
round before. That was a
We are
buy.
expecting a very, very close one.
That's my Windows. I don't know why he
Still
keeps
again
doing that.
left over
I
from
gotta check
Xander
that
to
out.
buy.
That's not your guys'
Looks
shit.
for M80 and
That's
some
my
ults starting to
shit.
come online here as well. And there it is, the first op for Quality, but a tactical timeout called. This should be something the guard are anticipating as we have our 2 op leaders on the server between Tex
Timeout
and
already?
Quality.
But what exactly can you anticipate when you're looking at Koala Noob's up on
Right.
defense? This is one of the most mobile players, one of the most mobile
I was
pieces
scared, I
that you're
just
going
bought
to
my
see on
PC.
any defensive side. Koala Noob makes this gun
But
look
Happy's
a lot,
cooking.
lot of fun.
He's collected 18 kills so far in Ascension as our #1 op kill leader. We'll
Yep.
see Tex probably pull it out a little
Whose
bit
map
later
pick is
at
this?
13
This
kills.
is
He's our #2.
M80.
So once again, these two teams very evenly matched. They have very similar play styles, and once
I've been
again,
following
the
Pacific
discrepancies will
Ascension?
come
No.
in those mid-round decisions, and you're
I've
gonna have to
not.
pivot around this operator now.
I'm barely keeping up with
If
NA
you're
right now,
Guard,
man.
Trying to figure out, okay, how do we
many
remove
matches
this? It's gonna
going
draw
on.
more utility out. And for M80, I think Happy's given
Oh,
some
not barely,
words
but
of
yeah.
how he wants his op to be played with. And maybe we'll see some aggression from this as well. Qualinoob loves to play this
Is that Happy? Yeah,
anchor,
Happy
and
from
it
CS.
gives a lot of more freedom
Beagle
for the
guy?
rest of his team to make these like 4-player stacks. He's like, what this 3-man hold on Garage and C. So I'm curious to see how they'll pivot this op around
What is that emote?
and how Guard will anticipate it.
Kinda cute. Okay. Okay.
They're going to be a
Kang plays Thursday?
combination
That's hype.
until where Koala Noob is going to stay with this op.
That's hype.
Oh yeah, absolutely there is.
When does
It's gonna
China
be an
officially
omen
release,
alongside
or
the
when does
All
Valorant
walking
officially
down
release in
towards
China?
mid.
Is there a
There's a
set
Rico
date,
ulti from
or is
EU.
that like still being worked
This is
on?
going to be a massive combo, but again,
Big pressure,
Spam on
Odin
an Odin of all
spam.
things.
spam coming in from EU.
He's
Looks
trying
like
to
they
force
smoked it and they're
back
walking
towards
it.
window where maybe there's a
Actually, the right
punish.
play.
Yeah, that was the goal, but it doesn't get that
Okay.
actually. Jonah P just heals everyone up with his regrowth.
The guard ignore it. M80 take full control of that mid side, but this is pretty much going to be full A, isn't it?
And EU is going to have to do absolutely insane here. He's got some pings already as to where he wants smokes, and where he's probably going to drop some shocks.
Recon
July 11, I think.
alongside the shocks.
That's the official release
alongside
date?
the Odin. This could be very
Oh, we
good
gotta
here
pick.
for
Wasn't
EU.
smoked yet.
Here comes a shock.
Shots? Any
take
ults?
down.
No. The one off
Planner
Sova,
once
you
again,
can get a
he
spam
still
kill,
has
that's
a
huge,
recon bolt
but
if he wants to spray away.
they're about to just retake
He has
this.
to go away
Let's
though.
see.
That smoke may go away in
Stun.
just a little bit. Again, EU looking for a
Dart.
ping. Here
You're
comes the swing from
stunned.
Trent. Here comes everyone for M80 dropping on down. Koala Noob gonna do anything, and
What the
it's
fuck just
Jonah P.
happened?
Jonah P
The
lining up
fuck
three
just happened?
and
Show me
next
Jonah P POV.
comes back and finishes
Where the
off
fuck did he kill
round.
him off from? Hell?
M80 was in front for the bulk of the post plant there, but the guard.
Did you guys
takes
see
it
what
all the way
happened or
back with
no?
Jonah P standing tall.
The crossfire between him and Valen. Valen's sitting towards defender spawn, I think in front of a smoke that just dissipated, and it pulls attention away.
I was
And the
confused.
guard dominating these post plants. So
I don't know. They
M80
fucking owned
have
them though. It
had
was
no
4v5.
success in
It was
these
4v5
retakes
post plan. They held it down. So good
They're
job.
5 for 5, and when they get the spike down in this
Got
matchup, and M80, they've been one of the better teams when it
Pretty
comes to the
good money
retake. If you
now
exclude that
for
Union
guard.
game, they have an 86%
This is actually
win rate.
pretty
They are
worrisome,
not
right,
looking
chat?
sharp here against the guard. And once
Because
again, they're
analysts
beyond
were
Nico.
saying that
Another look towards mid.
Guard has never
Koala
beat
Noob
M80 on this
finally
map.
has his touchdown position. He was trying to get here earlier, but it was actually Xander that took up the position instead. He sits over in
So-
mid. Nobody. The guard currently.
I mean, I don't know how many
touching
times they
mid-side
played,
as
but-
they do make some contact over towards C long.
Getting Jonah P onto his ultimate. They are just abusing these Seekers to send misdirections. And this guiding light as well is certainly confusing M80 as to where
They're about to
the
walk
hit is
into
gonna
a
be.
stack.
For
It's
the
about
first
to be a
time, the guard are
bloodbath.
leaning in towards a C hit where they might get caught off guard.
Oh yeah.
Oh, they're
Out comes the
pushing?
beast here. Everyone.
Wait, no, they cleared it and
Already
rotated.
on this
Look at
side.
that, look at that. They
Oh,
just baited the fall right now.
no.
M80 just checked. They see absolutely
He
nothing.
just
They're gonna
cleared
make
it
this
and
rotate. And in a
rotated.
second here, John QT
And they're
is out of
waiting to
rotation.
hit
He
it.
pulled his turret away, anticipating an A hit. But
Oh,
Koala
God.
here,
That arrow's
surprised
gonna
they
give
make
it
this
away.
play.
Yeah, this is
These guys ain't stream
unreal
snapping, I'll tell you that
redirect.
much.
I've got your trail.
Coming in from M80.
These guys definitely ain't stream
Totally calling
sniping.
out the opposite direction. It's insane to think that just 15 seconds ago, 4 players
check
were
out
on
Jonah.
this site, ready to
Pushing
hold
that
down
shit.
the guard. Koala,
What?
Same thing over towards the mid side. Could have had a big
Ow.
impact on the retake,
How did
but
Tex
hold on
die?
now.
He got spammed?
Tex, a little bit too much dip on his chip. He ends up going down immediately. Valen is the one actually shifting in the middle of sight. He does have a friend here in terms
Yeah,
of
they know
Jonah
they're
P, but
off. What
Jonah
do they
P
got
needs
for
to back
util?
away.
They
There's
got
not a huge-
mollies,
not a lot of
KJ, and
util on
Viper?
him, but Valen, he has the one smoke. Net even has
Actually, I
a
don't know
turret
if they have
to use.
KJ mollies
Koala
on
Noob
it.
getting up another kill, and they still have an Hunter's
Oh,
Fury.
no.
There it is! The Hunter's Fury to pressure everyone out. Can they
only
line
got-
up the kills? Koala Noob getting up another one. There's 2 players still left. Net spraying
What?
away. But
How have they done this?
Everyone gets chipped down from the
How does this
guard.
work?
How does M80 take that one back?
And you really just cannot play down
The
towards
Sova
home
ult
when
was
there's an
big.
opponent
That actually
Hunter's
fucked
Fury.
them.
They're just so
Also, the first
easy
kill they got
able
on
to
Tex
clear
was
out with
huge
that.
too. But
And the
still.
guard giving a lot of space
Damn,
to
2 guys
M80,
being in
but
cubby
from
really
that,
fucked
it's
him a
just
little bit. I don't know.
fraction to Lake. They find that first pick onto Tex, which gives Koala Noob
He tagged both of them, I want to
this
say.
vandal,
And
that's
then he
all
pushed that
needs
guy
in this
out, got him a
situation. Working
kill.
off the Hunter's Fury,
And then
pushing
Valen
and peeking with his
swung,
teammates.
and then
Just
Net
one
went
angle
garage.
that this M80 team has to worry about. And with Sheriffs, all it takes
I don't know
is
if he
a
had
single
mollies for the
headshot.
bomb, but I guess
That was
nah,
around
he
to
was
get,
working.
apologies, M80 back into this half entirely. We were looking at this next round if they lost it, but they win the previous one and it puts them back on pretty even footing.
That's a big
And they're
round
getting
to win.
aggressive towards A, establishing control and taking it away from the
Oh,
guard.
he's getting
Seems
aggressive
that's
as
what Happy
fuck.
wanted from them.
Yeah, this is as deep of M80 I've ever gotten over
There's an
towards
alarm bot,
A
though.
main. Koala Noob
Okay, Observer showing off. I see you.
right next to the entrance, but he also
Actually
has a
gonna be
friend there
a
trying
B
to burst
hit. They
out
have triple
everyone else
flank
from
though,
the guard,
so let's see how
bursting
fast
into
they
mid.
do it. Viper ults
Viper's
into the
going
entrance.
towards the B side.
This is like what
Man,
Loud
that's
do
by a
on
couple
long
of extra
A,
seconds.
where they Viper
This
ults up
retake
the
is a little
ramp.
difficult, although M80 are very hot after getting this A aggression.
Oh, they're
Koala
getting
Noob right
flanked though.
behind.
They're getting
There's
sandwiched.
Info
Where's that?
too, but nobody's in bottom mid. There is
Oh.
one currently looking, but they don't know about Net at the moment. But Nick gets revealed by Qualanoob. Jonah P would it be?
Wait, they know.
3v3 now. One person from M80 coming in for the bottom of mid. Here
He
comes
tried to do it
Nismo
at the
with
end
the
of the
flash.
smoke.
Trent takes
Wow,
out
they're
Jonah.
holding on pretty good. I don't know. The observer's like fucking me, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Suck at a 1v3.
This
There
is very
goes the
hard to
kill
follow.
on
This is
the
very
text,
hard to
but
follow.
Trent still has his
And I don't know if
fighters
it's his
picked.
fault or just the game's
Alive.
fault. I don't know whose fault. Maybe it's nobody's fault,
Writhing
but
as Xander is getting
it's very
shipped
hard to
all the
follow.
way down. There's no snake bite here for Trent, so you're not going to see Xander go down immediately if he does try to go for the defuse. But pick goes down. The guard are able to pick up a 6 to M80. An even retake.
Another
It's completely the way
post
the
plant
guard.
they held on
Trent
to.
has been phenomenal.
They lost the last one, to be fair.
remember
The
when
one they
dancing
should
in
win out of
between
all of
the
them is the one they
his
lost
last
versus the
matchup against
Pistols.
9Z. Like just going in between the way he's been playing Viper
John's
on
having
this
a
map
slow
behavior,
start.
it
It'd
seems
be
like
that
he's
way, though.
mastered it. Like we all
Is
love
he gonna-
seeing Trent on Sova.
They have it up
but he
on
has
Koala.
been very impactful in Viper, and his Viper spit doing everything.
Got
He
KJ
fights
ult as
backside,
well.
continuing
So let's see what they do. They
contest
go
those
A,
two teammates,
classic.
Joe and Tex. Don't have to worry about getting swung from the backside.
M80 are fighting
And
for it,
M80
so
once again will pull out the operator.
see.
Oh my
Qualanoob
gosh, bro. This is
It's a
once
Vandal
again
behind me.
on this A
I-
site, which is
what Vandal
interesting.
skin
This
is
typically
that?
Where we see those jet offs.
Is that the prelude to Chaos or whatever, or no?
Instead of anchoring Garage, they're not going to expect that up there whatsoever. The guard, however,
know.
all 5 over towards A. They're just walking up with the Viper wall.
seems like it,
There goes
right?
M80, finally getting revealed. 2 players over towards short, but they do not move. Instead, they start to close in.
Xander's got an assist here if Nismo needs to help him. You can pop a flash, set a fault
Can't see
line,
it that well. Yeah.
punish any aggression here. So if you are
They got a
Valorant,
trap
you
set
have
up
to be
here or
careful.
what?
Look at the
If
guard.
Reach is
They're
playing
expecting a re-clear
a
here.
flash
in a
off
second.
of Xander's
And that's what they're
contact?
looking to punish. Net as well has just re-cleared mid.
Yeah, let's
He's
see.
got his ult here as well to make a play
And
happen.
they're trying to break the alarm bot on B, which is
M80
actually
playing
not there.
essentially blind in
And
this
I think
round. And yeah, there
Jet
has been a
saw
re-clear
that.
effort.
Tex.
But
So maybe he
Xander
knows
actually
what
spotted
they were trying to
nothing.
do.
And so space given here
At
to
least
the
peeking
guard
mid.
towards A, where they will more
They have
likely
3A and
use
he's
a
quick
lockdown
rotate.
towards
This
Sewers.
looks fucking cooked for the guard. Sorry, I meant Koala. by the way. This looks good for the
The flash
guard.
doesn't hit the paranoia right on. And can he actually help
Actually,
out
never
with
mind.
the
They got KJ
lockdown?
open.
But another great paranoia coming out of the hands of Alan. Instead, here comes Tex holding
Oh,
it
they
down.
wanna contest
A
it?
couple of kills from M80
broke it, though.
that they thought would be possible,
broke it with
but doesn't
blasting
happen.
shock.
Nismo with his aftershock
Oh,
able to take
God.
it down.
Oh.
The knives do get
You're
recharged,
right.
but Nismo
It's tough,
ends up
it's
getting
tough.
the kill anyways. Qualanoob is down half HP for Nismo.
tough.
Nismo finds the lineup but doesn't find the
John's
kill.
gotta
And now
activate right
John
now.
QT is even vulnerable.
This
and
would be a
needing
big
to
moment for him
dance
to get
now.
into
Now
the
down
game.
to 96 HP.
I believe.
Jonah P,
I
the
believe.
young guns waiting for
Left,
their
left, down!
Oh my gosh.
John QT.
Just like me, bro. I can't shoot through smoke for
Potentially
shit.
pixels away
Nice
from
try.
getting that spray down and potentially running away and
so
playing with
close.
time, but the guard do find the kill anyways.
I was hoping to God that John QT was gonna swing that, but I think being 0-7
The ping was
might
kinda
be hurting
off,
his
right?
confidence, and he's not, you know,
Was the ping
fully
off?
prepared to take that
Yeah.
kind of fight. The guard punishing M80.
I'm not in a cave,
in that
no.
lockdown
The reason
attempt
this
to
sounds a
break.
little echoey is because
There's
I'm watching it on
aftershock
TV, and when I
two shots
talk,
that come in,
the
but
mic
guard
picks it up.
immediately
But
pushes.
hopefully it's not that
Pixel
bad.
comes out, they
'Cause
know they need
otherwise,
to
I
fight
gotta
this.
hear the TV. Anyway,
And
it's
M80
fine.
dumping
It
as
shouldn't
much
be
as
good.
they
It
can,
should be
but
good though.
maybe over-investing into that fight. And
It shouldn't be
7-2
good
the
though.
Guard. I've been one-upping M80 in these mid-round calls, making quick
I got the
split-second
worst posture
decisions
ever, bro.
that are winning them these
I like,
rounds.
yeah, I need to get like, I need to be like in the server, though,
maybe.
you know? I want to
Back
be
down
in
to
the game.
Pistols, forced to make yet another drastic decision early on in one of these rounds. All 4 players grouped up around A, but now hold on. We've seen plenty of early
Everyone's
rotations
here.
from M80. We've seen plenty of
They're holding
reads
on,
go awry
though.
for them. But they finally make the hard read over towards A. But the
He's being
guard
very patient
were
with that
inching their
stun,
way
which is
over.
good.
They peek
Oh!
out maybe a bit too early. Hold on now again. A 3v3 with Qualanoob picking up a shot off the Marshall.
They're just walking into B,
Everyone
though.
else for the guard going up.
It's still so hard to win.
There's no util here.
Does John use KJ ult?
Guard are gonna be safe with this plant. For how
Sounds
long?
like ass. Wait, is it actually bad? No, right? It's not bad at all. Okay, okay. I keep asking. I don't know why I keep asking. I keep getting
Love this from
reassured.
Trent, getting aggressive, but he
My
gets
back
behind
hurts hitting like this?
himself.
Not really.
Not too far. You can drop a smoke, maybe even a paranoia.
Oh shit.
You should know there's one towards heaven after hearing the updraft.
Yeah,
Yeah, you heard it.
absolutely.
But they know there's two there,
Paranoia going
right?
in. At the same time,
Now they're trying to isolate the one.
Qualanoob is still fine, but this is
John
chunked
plays
up
patient,
a
that's
lot
pretty big,
of time
but-
off the clock.
Time is
John
ticking.
QT coming in again. No
Oh.
kills for John. And
Sucks that
that's
he got
not
him
gonna
beforehand.
Change it all going
Oh.
out of that play, but here comes Qualanoob.
What the
This
fuck, the
is-
Ghost?
What the heck?
There you go.
A little
This
throwback
hero
to
in the
Ghost
battle
Gaming
line
days?
Come up big again.
Thrifty.
That's
M80.
huge. That's
finally
bro.
get around
The 2
back
rounds
half.
guard have lost.
What just happened? I swear.
Well,
I
actually, what was
went
the
for
first one?
Half a second.
Let me see this.
And Nismo just finds a double on the ghost.
I don't know. 2 of the 3
Once
rounds
again, the individual
that M80
plays are
have
sometimes
won
all you
are
need
eco,
in the,
or like
in a
half
matchup
buy.
as close as this. And Nismo finding
The easy
2
rounds,
on the ghost.
arguably
Have to see this
easy.
play back.
I mean, it's not.
After
It's
shot
really
clears
not.
and forces a swing.
One enemy remaining.
But the favorable rounds are the harder
Swing.
ones.
Look at the 1v1s
absurd.
in isolate. That was beautifully done by Nismo.
Was it all 3
Quality of
ecos?
attracting the
Oh
attention
yeah,
from
it
that
was
box.
actually. No, you're right.
Nismo
Because the
swinging
second round
immediately
they
off that advantage.
forced,
Yeah,
they
just a
lost
little bit
it, and then they
too
won
far
on the
out to
3rd
make
half buy.
a trade
But they had a really good half buy.
Happens here though, Xander.
But yeah, well, I don't know.
Getting into
It was
dangerous
a
situation
bad
here.
buy
Couple balls
technically,
getting
but it
rained
wasn't
in.
that
It's gonna be
bad.
2 over in C.
Retake possible.
4 is
for
enough on
M80 the C
defense?
site. A lockdown, rolling thunder to get back into
maybe.
it, but they will be
Could
fighting
be.
Garage here.
I think
Valorant
they're confident
alone.
with 4.
Now company actually in a second by Trent.
Just need pistol, but let's see.
My word. The guard pull here. They're
You got
gonna
2 guys
salvage these
inserted
players
into
in
window.
garage. I can leave one of these guys here for a minute.
They're looking
Try
for
to
the
go up
work.
into B.
They don't need to be here because they're smokes players, the controllers. They can back up and
You got
maintain
breach
Garage.
ults.
This will limit M80 for their retake points.
Oh, Nismo. He knows.
Oh, he didn't know what to do with his util for a second. It felt like
Gonna go for
the breach ult there would have been crazy actually.
Flash.
But I think no one was there to follow up on it, so he didn't do it. And by the time he wanted to blast, it was too late. That
That
sucks.
lockdown is unreal.
And it's forcing them
Yeah,
over
where
to
is
fight
that?
Garage here, but there's no flash to set them up.
That's a crazy position. M80 now have B.
Alarm bot will go off here in a second. Wait, no, he's too far away.
Oh, it's the
John
bottom
Hughes
of
slipping there.
short.
John QT.
That
taking
lockdown
down
is
Trent, but
crazy.
Still net in.
Oh,
Looking for
wait.
another
Oh.
pick onto John.
Maybe not.
This was in the hands of M80, but it's quickly slipped into the hands
God.
of the
That
guard.
was bottom short. That
instead.
lockdown was good, but everyone
8-3,
died.
and it's bound to get worse.
These post plants have been
round in the half.
unbelievable from the guard. Backing up, and as soon as Net gets a
I missed
kill,
the tremble.
three
I
has
sent the
spin
battle
his
for the
way.
office.
And
Imagine.
they deal with the McCord on
I'm
the
walking on a
fight
tremble
back in
here.
the middle of sight.
You can break that with Odin
The
from
guard in
B.
these
Yeah,
post
but no one
plants
had an Odin,
are
so it's kind of
good
rare,
because
right?
of the fact that they are so aware and very quick to
M80
adjust.
trolling?
That's what's made these two teams
I don't know.
The
They
guard
lost
here
their fights there,
certainly
I
having better
guess.
adaptations in these late rounds.
Wow.
And having so much positional space
Hard to say.
advantages in these postments is certainly helping them a lot. 8-3. This is not the way this half was supposed to go. This was supposed to be a close game, and it has not been that way.
Ooh, tried to breach ult and rush him A.
Nah, this man isn't gonna go down.
Did not work.
He's
They're
actually
reacting
able
C
to run
now.
away here off of the Rolling Thunder and
Playing retake.
C. Is a retake setup.
It just
Is this
doesn't
100
reach.
theory?
Yeah, it just doesn't reach.
This is
Yeah, what's going on?
unreal. The look that we're seeing from M80.
What is going on right now is a
Not
shit
in a good
show.
way.
Classic NA versus NA shit show.
QT is able
Oh
to
my
take
god,
back.
bro.
Text goes
Everyone is
down.
getting crazy.
M80. They've just given themselves a
It's-
chance.
it's
Jonah
literally
P,
turning into a ranked
let's get
game,
the
no
kill
joke.
Back, but EU, Koala, and Nismo,
Look
they're
at
so
alert from Net
fresh.
here. Net not too far off this. He's got maybe 3.
Oh, Net. Like you said, coming in from behind, he ends up taking down 1. He still has the opportunity for 2 more. EU and Nismo. Walk right into the crosshairs.
I don't know. The
of
observing is
Jonah
not
P
great, but it's okay.
And the guard.
But not even putting it
What
that
a
route. But
debilitating
I'm pretty
first
sure we
half.
missed like a
Jonah
lot.
P in the playoffs. He was so good during the Challengers playoffs, and he remains as good here in the
9-3
Ascension
curse.
playoffs.
Yeah, I mean they could do it with 3, but that was
9-3.
tough,
This
man.
was a
Literally the 3 rounds they
stomping from the
won
guard. Once again,
were basically forced buys.
maximizing the fact that
So-
they know how M80 will play, know how they're going to rotate, and this mid-rounding calling from Valen absolutely stumping this M80 lineup. John QT and Happy have had no answers whatsoever. And not to mention, there's a lot of phenomenal individual plays coming out from the guard. Working
You guys are
together at times,
having
but
a
also
slow
when
start
they need
too,
it. Kills
right?
like that from Jonah.
They need
Plays
pistol,
like
otherwise
Trent
GG.
That's how you
will come up
survive.
massive. And now on the
If they lose
defense,
pistol, GG.
they put up quite the
For
first
real.
half. The offenses where M80 have typically found their stride.
Unless they win the force, I guess.
So we'll have to see if they can make something happen, what their mid-rounding is going to look like. But right now, this is the guard fully in control.
They have full A info, but they're still hanging around. You never know.
M80.
Damn, that's hurt. Fucked
They
them
don't
up,
have-
dude.
Full clear objective of what they want to do at the end of this half. Yes, they are going to get this contact up into C. They still have Spike all the way back in spawn with a contact of.
So they broke the
May.
turret C, grabbed the orb.
Guard. This will allow.
And the
them
classic
to
play would be to
position
go back to A,
however they
right?
may.
They're playing a retake on the B and C site.
But they're actually just going straight up
Because
C.
of this alarm bot and how quick 3 players can get to
Which
garage.
I kind of fuck with it.
Pretty confident about their retake potential here.
Stop
Trent
that!
does have a singular snake bite, a nanostorm as well. It's a layer on a delay.
They're leaving C. Why?
They've just checked A and they're still rotating towards.
I'm
A,
so
surprisingly. I don't know if we're gonna
confused.
see like a 5-man flame.
Why are they
What's
rotating
gonna
A
happen
if
here?
they
But
cleared
the
A?
noise is not going to be heard, and M80 will get this free post plan so far.
Why did they just all rotate A after they
What do
pushed
got
A?
here?
I couldn't tell you what the tell actually was there, but this is massive.
Oh,
here
I
for
think I know
M80.
why.
An equal chance, an
I mean,
even chance.
I think they did it because
To get
they're
themselves
about to
back
push
into
A
this
and they
game.
might
It's a
die.
full
And they wanted to have the
5v5.
rotate ready.
Retake coming in from the
I think
guard.
that's what happened
About to
actually.
get chaotic, and they've already
They were gonna
started
push
with a
A
bit
and
of a
have
bang.
the
There goes 51
rotates already
HP
there.
left on Jonah P. Paranoia going in, but nobody can actually come out from
But it was like
That
way too
pick
late
over
to
was
do
one
that,
so
bro.
important
That
to
was
get.
way too late to do that.
Kolanov and EU
I feel like that was so late to do that.
Tex couldn't do anything in long. It was a 5v5 and it ends up in a 5v9.
No. I'm pretty sure that they pushed
That was
A and had the
beautiful
rotate
from
come in
M80
in
that
case they
post.
died.
Just separating the focus of this retake from the
But,
guard. They sent a paranoia.
I don't
think
know.
towards garage.
I
and
don't know
then
what's going
out to
on.
the fault line as well, just pushing theirs back so they can fully.
I'm
focus
taking off
towards
my
defender
shoes.
Spawn where Quality was already posted up. That was a very well played post plan and a very, very much needed one from M80 to keep themselves alive in this map. Now you'll have to keep this next one clean to have a very strong bonus.
Okay, now this is like
Those are the win
anyone's game,
conditions
no
here
joke.
for M80. Clean round
Unless they
here,
get
win
ecoed,
a
of
bonus,
course.
you're really back into this game. You don't have a lot of wiggle room to work with.
They heard 2 mid.
The guard pushing the situation a little
Probing
bit.
up C?
Everyone
They're
going in
rotating
towards
C.
that mid area, or at least sitting on this side of the map because the guard
Do they commit?
shifting 3 players immediately off of the push from Jonah P. 3 into C. And not only that, but they have full
Being very
tracking now
careful.
of the rotations. Jonah P is in spawn. He's actually what?
And they're rotating towards A. I just don't know what the guard are doing with
No,
these
but
early rotates.
I don't think they saw anyone over towards C long, but I think the ult
This
was
is-
picked
this
up.
one is-
What is
this
this
one's
call?
whatever.
But you just have Jonah.
This one's whatever because it's like gamble, rotate on eco.
On control.
What are they cooking?
And through they've gotten should be
What
control.
are they cooking?
And M80 should be getting a 5th here.
What the fuck? You fucking.
All right, here. They now waltz their way back over towards C. Not a single player from M80 is even here. It's a nice little welcome mat.
They're just gonna pop into the side, I imagine, here, guard. In just a second, see if they can get exits. With no weapon advantage, no man advantage. This one just doesn't seem possible. This one
And once he did, they
doesn't seem
rotated.
possible. M80 making a very clean call here.
Oh, they had a guy inside
They aren't
spawn.
a team that will do like those crazy.
How did
crazy
fuck- wait,
rotates,
hold
so
on, what
I
the
wasn't
fuck?
surprised that they were
How did he
just
get
going out
there?
and smoking. We'll cut noise
Wait,
and
okay, I
just
missed that
scale
part, I'm
up,
not gonna
which
lie.
is refreshing from this M80 lineup after the way that the first matchup against the Union went. They seem, again, a lot more confident.
I
This
missed
is the
it, okay, I
attacking
might have
side
missed
of M80, the more favored side, their map pick. And once again,
Pushed
a
mid
map
window?
they've never lost against the guard.
Yeah, but they could have been
Very
walking
strong
A.
bonus.
They could have been walking A or
Moving into
walking
this next
C. They
round.
didn't know for
Nismo,
sure,
one of the
right?
Ghosts, a hero for M80 yesterday. Multiple clutches, a 1 versus 4, 2 1v1s to close out split against 9Z. No, he actually doesn't buy the Vandal. He passed it over to Qual. I was hyping this guy up because he had the Vandal, but he just passes it over to Qual New. But still, rifles out for both of these sides. And this will be the big test for both of these
Anyway.
sides. Can
Anyway,
Guard
it's fine.
actually keep the momentum for the first half?
Catching up.
This is big now, Tex.
Big
A big
TP.
early battle, but it's actually Xander.
I think they hear that, right?
Back over towards
I
this
want
one.
to
thought it was
say, I don't
maybe
know.
across TP,
I don't know if
but
they
it was
hear
just
it.
a fake. The guard, they bite
But
out.
they
Bite down on
smoked
that
it.
piece of information because
They
look at this.
fake
There's a player
TP'd.
coming in from B Link, already committing himself to
And
the
now
middle
they're
of A.
contact B.
Set piece here. Looks like from
They
M80.
smoked off mid
Set
window,
Qual New up to get garage.
so I'm not sure what that'll do because they already have all of mid.
As they try to re-clear this to maybe crunch.
Bait.
But they're just looking at
Aggro?
beta
I'm not
M80
sure.
are not getting a lot of it. This Viper's wall is extremely difficult to deal with
Yeah.
because it denies a lot of
Fucking
space and a
sick.
lot of information.
But I think
This is
they
very
broke
tough for
the
Net
turret
too.
on
Net
B, I
doesn't
want
have
to
a lot of
say.
info.
Now the
Doesn't
alarm
have the
bot, now they're
turret,
just
doesn't have alarm bot in the
They're playing
middle of
full
B either.
retake.
He has to hard peek if he wants the info.
Full
But over
retake.
towards
Well,
C.
let's see.
It is
C
finally
is pretty hard to
coming in
hold,
from
so I don't
M80,
mind
and
this.
Nobody
I feel like C is
holding
pretty
on
hard
to
to
it.
hold.
The
Unless you have
Guard
like two
are
guys
once
there with a
again
fast
going into a
rotate.
5v5 retake.
The number
Smoke
one team
long.
on these retake situations and Ascension.
They got the flash
6% win rate.
on Omen,
Overall.
Skybird. That's about it.
Guard, 3 players towards spawn.
That's it.
Qual New is again going to get close and fight.
Oh.
He's not blinded.
No, he gets slapped down
Oh.
immediately by Jonah P, and Jonah P does it again.
It's working.
3 more players remaining here for M80, and they've gone all
working.
the way over towards long, and they're all
Beautiful.
going down.
I like the idea of playing retake there. That's just impossible to
1-5-8-5 goes
hold.
completely the way of M80. This time, everyone from the guard stay alive.
Jonah P in the playoffs, perfectly
gosh,
predicting
yeah.
these two backside players. Koala had played that aggressive
Should've
angle
rotated to
before
A
in the
instead?
pistol,
What?
and so he expected it there once again. Jonah P, 17 and 8. He has
Teabag?
been exceptional on this first map of Haven. And the guard, that's the strengths. Their retakes, so well coordinated in these team fights and working together. It's a two-pronged attack. Two
Why are they
players
all using the
garage,
Vandal?
two
Is that
players
better?
Spawn, and they understand the
I mean, if you
post-map
ask me,
positions
yeah.
from M80.
Wait, they actually all
Their
10
rifles
players
out
are
off
using the
their
Vandal.
bonus.
Wait, what?
They are.
And this will be the guard. What do they want
What's
to
up
do?
with that?
Will
You
they
never
get
see
aggressive?
that,
They won't.
right?
They've actually used a guiding light that will force a control back. And the guard will look to only reclear with just John
I mean, just this round, I guess.
Uh-oh, Valid.
Oh, he snuck in. Did they clear that?
Deep into long at the
do
moment.
clear that.
Still has
They're gonna
support at the
clear it.
moment from Tax, but they
Oh!
are going to clear the angle first. Koala Noob takes down Valen. Tax has an opportunity
Nice
to
shot.
avenge his fallen comrade.
Oh,
He
fuck,
does pick
oh,
up
fuck.
one, but slowly backing up.
He's going back in for more.
Does
You
take a
know I'm
little
going
bit of
back in
damage,
for more, no?
but he does have a rotation
Respect.
in
He's
alongside him.
disciplined.
But this is different here from M80. Finally, they have some spread map coverage. John QT heading up into A, throwing off potentially the rotation as he has backed up all the way over towards A main.
He's
Molly
trying to
for
set up
spawn?
Nanostorm to keep these rotates, 'cause
Are
he
those two
realizes
mollies
this
for
is a
spawn,
retake
like one
setup.
deep,
So
one
once
close?
he gets players back, as
Oh, it's the
long as
same
he
molly,
can,
just
he
to
has done
refresh
so
it.
For now, it's the Heaven play you have to watch
They're
out
gonna do a
for.
swarm retake right here.
They're
Fast
in position
retake,
to
get
set
ready.
Flashes and people lost Valen, so this retake will have to, I think, wait a second to see what Valen.
3,
proposes.
2,
Jonah
1.
P.
What's
goes
up?
Oh!
They get into it naked? Are you kidding me?
He just goes right
Damn,
in.
John.
Just jumps on
Damn,
without
John.
anything. Tex is there too to punish. And now Jonah P.
They're aware of the
Last one in a
possibility.
1v2.
I'm not sure how he
Certainly
snuck by the
possible, though.
alarm
Both
bot.
players don't have much to really
It
work
was probably
with.
down, right?
Double flashes here for Jonah too.
Oh shit.
They have just helped out his case a little bit.
Oh
They
shit,
you.
bro. They're bringing
But
it
he
back,
can't make
dude.
it past the double coverage.
The
and
9-3
keeping
curse.
themselves alive here on Haven.
That was
Yeah,
certainly
yeah, yeah.
surprising.
Alarm bot
They
went
go
down
that
'cause of the
quickly in
range.
With no flashes.
You right.
Trying to catch M80 off guard, just dropping into the site.
Went down
John
'cause he was
QT
hell, yeah.
Just underneath
Nice
Heaven.
round by John.
Not an
He's
angle
starting
that will
to
typically be
get
cleared
in
these
there.
kind of execs.
He's starting to get active.
Look at that.
I mean,
And
we
I
can't see
tell
it.
if there was a snake.
but-
I think he
So yeah,
dropped the
we
snake
said
out,
it
yeah,
before
towards
the
front
other day,
default. I wasn't
but
sure if
this
you know,
event,
my
I'm
eyes
pretty
was
sure they can
trying
only
to
show
clear out John
replays
QT, but no
on the
one could get
POV
it,
that
but
the observer's
look at
on,
miscue
I
on that
believe.
drop as well. Both players coming out
Really?
one by one.
Whereas like at Tokyo, like we get all of the
Now we'll
replays no
see
matter
Tax
what.
with the operator.
So if the
M80,
observer doesn't
extremely
catch it, I don't think we
heavy
get
lead
it.
into this A side.
Which sucks,
no
but it is
way.
what it is.
Pax is
Expecting
gonna
the
have the
op?
first taste, the first bite potentially,
Back.
but nobody actually
No
walking into
way.
it.
That does kind of suck.
Again, John QT, or not John QT.
Dash for
Jonah P.
drone,
So one over towards that long side.
kind of worth,
It's actually
right?
backed out immediately.
You know he's
Would
there
have
as
to be a
well.
flash alongside
They still
potentially
commit, by the way, which is
Tax.
crazy.
Both players playing very
Because
defensively.
you never know if he just reposted long. But let's see how they do
Second
it.
Angle these players would have to walk into. But
But
there's
Tax is
nothing
leaving
else
now.
for the guard either. All
Wait, they
players
wait-
still
they're
towards
waiting?
That C area, hunkering down.
That flash is
They're
huge.
waiting,
At
and
least
I wonder if they're
waiting.
waiting because they anticipate him to
Oh,
reposition, but notice that they jet smoked the entrance regardless if there is an op.
He's dead.
But I actually like what they did,
Jeez.
and I don't know
That
if
was
that's
the
their
big
thought
one.
process,
Taxi
but if it
picks
is,
up a
that's
kill
cool.
there. And the rest of this round is basically still wide open.
And I don't know if they made any pressure
Instead,
anywhere
we're
else.
looking at a
So I guess it's kind of
5v3
strange that they rotated.
with the
But
guard
you guys
running
know
for the hills.
when the
They are
opera like takes a
saving
shot
at
somewhere,
the
like
very
opera
beginning
always
of this play
repositions,
for
right?
good reason.
So like I felt like they
A lot of
waited,
cash,
they waited, they waited, they
M80
waited,
Stuff finally.
and then he's
Ton of noise
repositioned.
and just re-executing
You know,
into the
theoretically.
sight. Trent would love to get away with this operator, but he might not. Net losing his life here, some damage done as well. Trent does thankfully hold on to the operator, so we can pass that back over to Tex. Does have knives to work with here, so I wouldn't be surprised if maybe he pans it to another player, but he's certainly going to be the better one to hold on to it. When a timeout called for the guard, as they will now have to try and break down the mid-rounding of M80, something that M80 struggled with on their defending side. This map of Haven does open up.
Imagine if Gagard choked this game. I mean, bro, it's a 9-3 curse. Is it even a choke at that point?
Does have knives to work with.
Yeah,
I think about it. Is a 9-3 curse even a choke?
Yes. Certainly going to be the better one.
I don't think so.
Onto it. But a timeout called for the guard, as they will now
Okay, let's not win those things.
break down the mid-rounding of M80, something that M80 struggled with on their defending side. This map of Haven does open up a lot of opportunities for offensive teams to cut noise, make rotations.
I don't know what that is. It's like my mouse getting plugged in.
That's why
But like that Windows thing is me,
such a
so
vital
your
agent on
PC's
this
not
map.
getting hacked.
It
You're
allows
good
you to
for
just
now.
Leave kind of the B site a little bit open, and you can prioritize lanes a little bit better without having to worry about like 2 other lanes, basically.
Turn off system sounds. You spitting right now.
Yeah, still, we haven't really seen Jonah
I'll do it on the other PC.
step up like that in terms of like the creative
Exactly.
detail, the creative flashes that we had seen before. We're looking at a guard team that still very much have the advantage, that still very much have some sort of control here on the attacking side, because we haven't exactly seen full exit get broken down
Good call, Chatter.
the guard.
Good call on system
At least
sounds.
get into an even
You
scenario.
smart motherfucker, huh?
Earn their
You little
execs.
smart motherfucker, huh?
The guard coming out of this timeout, looking to utilize the ult from Tex once more. They don't have any ults to work with really besides Seekers, whereas M80, we probably won't see many ults used in this round, but they'll be looking to charge up some. Capitalize on the ult orbs, Koala Noob as well, bringing out the offensive operator, something Tex did not do in that first half. M80 looking to punish any players out towards long, as Valen will be the solo anchor here. He's got the hero rifle.
Oh, why is he on this?
Quiet here from M80. Eerily quiet. They're not
Santo's
prioritizing
playing? Not
anything,
today.
just looking for any punishing plays they could put onto the guard.
Cam, what the fuck do you mean, Cam? The whole round? Bro, you guys gotta start subbing or some shit. How am I gonna notice? Dude, you guys are being weird today, bro. You guys are being real weird.
Once Tex gets that first contact, M80
Right here.
What is this round here?
very
This is
careful.
off of the guard's
Expecting
tack.
aggression here from the garden.
And
Looking
did
to
they save any
free throw, really
guns?
clear. But if he doesn't see anything, he might want to get a little bit closer.
happened last
to
round?
sell
No,
a fake
right?
With this drone, but yeah, he is forced
Last
to clear just because
round,
of
they
lack of
fucking went
information.
A and fucking shit
The
on
drone
them.
spotted as
I
well.
don't remember
Trent
who
might
saved.
call for some backup, and it
Did they
looks like he
save? They
has.
saved 2 guns,
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
The flash getting nothing here. Never mind.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah, Tex saved his off. He wasn't there.
It does actually catch players over an A long. So M80, they opt to kind of play with the heartstrings here, with the minds of the guard.
Yeah,
They
I
put
don't
over
know what
the
happened this
drone
round. I didn't
over
follow
towards
through,
C,
but
and that was the first
they
call.
faked
But
A, I
just the
guess.
guiding light alone over towards A pretty much calls everyone back for the guard. Now Koala Noob.
Oh,
He may isolate
fuck.
one. Indeed he has.
Once again,
Oh fuck, guard are gonna lose, bro. No. Listen, I'll tell you right now what's gonna happen, right? It's 8-10. They might actually lose this next round. It'll be 9-10. The guard will eco them. It'll be 11-9.
Call there as well, knowing that the guiding light would definitely cue some rotates in a round like that.
But they win that round flawless, okay? 11-9, then it's 11-10. No, 11-9. They win that round flawless, and then guard lose that next round 11-10. But then they have another bye because they won flawless. 12-10. They close the game out 13-10. 13-10. The guard. Final prediction. Lock it in. I'm going all in.
11-13.
An early duel out here towards A,
11-13
though.
M80.
A paranoia possibly set or a smoke.
Oh, it's 4 players. Tex inching up with the stinger. And again, this is so much manpower here for the guard.
Oh,
Oh, there goes
God.
Tex. Oh
was
no.
good.
Oh no. Everyone else from M80 is basically on this side. They're
Mark my fucking
very
words.
slowly making their way into B, into mid, just so they don't make a peek. And
Taking
then-
back A control. They know there was aggression here. They're trying to punish these rotates.
Love that. Rolling Thunder coming in. They can still establish B if they want to.
Oh my
What?
gosh. Yo, Net.
Wait, that's good for me. Oh, I mean, I predicted them to lose this round,
There
but
goes Tex.
I
to
mean,
finish
fuck it,
off the
bro.
round. What just happened there from M80? They were scrambling.
Net was just so primed for those players to run through. He sits in the smoke. And M80 getting punished for
I know.
trying
I'm
to
a bit of a
make
prophet.
Make a very fast
I know.
switch up from the B site over towards C, and this barrel sticking out is what gives Tex that first kill, and that's what calls an instant reaction.
Oh, he gets the 4th there too, no
How
joke.
quick does
He
Net
actually gets the
react
4th
here?
there.
And you can see a paranoia was sent in that direction, but it was sent towards defender spawn where he expected Net to be. And they didn't anticipate for him to be sitting in the smoke of all places. 3 ults here still for M80.
Yeah, it's kind of trolls run through the smoke, right? But I'd say I don't know.
The guard.
Probably not.
They do
Probably
have
just
one
troll. Jump through that. You're feeling it, bro.
And it's an explosive
He's gonna
one.
punish? Are you kidding me?
No tax. He's still gonna
Oh,
go
he
down
didn't
though.
jump through.
Xander, what a
SKJ ult,
TP.
right? Yeah.
Sticking it all the way. And here's
Fuck,
both
he's ulting our
lockdowns
KJ
getting
ult.
dropped in.
Fuck, bro. What do we do?
You're looking to break the defensive lockdown.
They
It
have
does
another
break in the
KJ
air
ult.
very, and EU aware as well of a flank.
He's aware of the flank.
He's just gonna hold
Show me the
on to it.
fucking kill. I don't care about the
From the guard sitting on
overview.
the
I hate
edge
when
of
they
this
do that,
lockdown,
dude.
and
I hate when they do that because I'm worried
Such an
that I'm gonna
important
miss the
battle
fucking
for
kill
Valorant.
because I'm looking at the
He goes
fucking
all the way down to
clouds.
30 HP. He actually
But
redirects.
usually we don't miss it.
Pretty good way here. You could still help out with the rest of his team. John QT looking.
It makes me
for
anxious,
Valorant.
though. Like,
Indeed, he's
they
found it.
fucking
There
change
goes
the
call
POV
out.
when it's about to
Everyone
happen,
coming out of
bro.
garage, basically. 2 more players.
Oh, fuck.
One in the back of sight. John QT with a big kill. And now Jonah P. He's
I
ran
did
out
say
of time.
11-9.
He's ran out of space. The guard run out of time. It's 9-11.
Are
There's
they?
again M80 isolating the fights, forcing the garage players to come out while
I'm not for
keeping
you,
Jonah
whatever.
P back in the vendor
Alright.
spawn. Success once again in the post plan.
No, we can go with that.
And 11-9.
Yeah,
the
go with
guard
that. No,
started
I don't.
running
I'm not
out
with
of
that.
steam. This is
Yeah.
a huge round
Thank you,
for
Alex.
these two teams. M80, if they pick this up,
I
they'll
said
reset
11-9, by the way,
guard here.
chat. I fucking said
And
11-9.
that
You better
smoke
put
in
some
the face
fucking
of defender
respect on my
spawn,
name before I start banning
allowing
people.
John QT to isolate that fight and
Not the
both
subs, of
players
course.
to
Y'all are
swing
good.
together.
What did I say after that? I said 11-10,
This is
right?
everything, the guard. Op once more for Tex.
Uh-huh.
Early Viper
Wait.
pick called out and Jonah P through a smoke.
He's looking for a whole lot more. Guiding light right behind him. Viper's pit right next to him. The guard have every option covered right now.
Oh, he almost fucking lined up the Viper. Crunch 5 HP, you motherfucker, you got me spammed, bro. You fucking can't heal me and you got me spammed? Are you fucking serious? Right.
5 HP.
He's trying to
Ah.
do this quick because of the space.
Oh.
He can go for more. Tex.
Oh. What's up then? Imagine jumping, no
He's gonna
skill.
go down in an instant.
Okay, Tex,
The
I see you.
guard, one
Eat up.
away from closing out this map against M80.
Beautiful.
Tex attempting that very, very quick.
He's clean as Windex. Who said that? Who the fuck said he's clean as Windex?
They knew that
Bottom.
M80 would have to fight for
Bottom.
some other map control. They lost short, so they have to fight for spawn. You can't just play a post play it all from long. It's so easy to funnel defensive players there and take players out with their
What the fuck are those pants?
And so M80 made the decision. We
Basically,
have
I
to
bought
push
these
somewhere.
pants.
And Tex,
I ripped them myself
very ready to capitalize on any pushes M80 wanted.
for the style and shit.
M80 have some thinking to do in this timeout.
They wear, you
Second
know?
and final
Because like people wear ripped
years
pants
in
and shit now.
regulation. Decisions.
Did I
to be
actually?
made here
No.
is M80. That was
I
the
ain't
swing
artsy
round
like
they
that.
needed, and it's put them in a pretty tricky position.
It goes too hard, thank you.
Just hurts to think, right?
It's 30, bro.
One
Go up.
player. What
Dude, I'll fucking
piece of
fight. I'll
utility could have
fucking
shut
fight
that
you in
one
game,
man
motherfucker,
down?
with my scrawny ass arms,
Instead,
dude.
we're
I'll knock
staring
you the
down
fuck
the barrel.
out. Who the fuck you calling 30?
Again,
I'm
one more
fucking
round
21,
going the way
dude.
of the guard
Savage.
for them to close out the map,
Cringe
and M80
motherfucker.
have
Dude,
utilized
we gotta.
here.
Can we remove numbers from the chat?
We'll see in a
Like, all
second
numbers,
what their
bro.
buys gonna look like.
Every day, dude.
But this mid-rounding decisions from both of these teams been extremely, extremely close. M80 just, I think, unfortunately catching the worst of the halves and not having a lot of room to make mistakes, whereas the guard have that confidence. And they've been able to build off of it in the very few rounds that they've won here in the bye. Very ready for M80. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a big switch up and see a set piece from either of these teams.
What's going to be the adjustment from M80? They're spreading currently at the moment, but
Okay, focus,
the
people.
guard
What did I say?
going to
13-9?
look at
Or
M80.
13-10?
Where do they end up readjusting to? Again, 2 coming in that mid side. But it's that same P coming in from
Nah,
Xander.
chill. I'll tell you what I
Throw
said
off
in a
presence
second.
over towards A.
The Trailblazer will re-clear A.
No take backs. I said 13-10. Guard lose this round 100%. I'll go all in. I go all in. All my chips.
With Xander's positioning.
All my chips in. Guard lose this round.
Completely unheard of for the guard. Tax going up big.
I'll throw every fucking doll hair
Gonna
I...
get the 1v1. There goes the pick.
I was kidding, bro. Take back that money. I want my money back, dude. Fuck this casino. I'm out, dude. Give my money, I'm out, dude. You guys are scamming my shit, bro.
We have a chance here for M80 in the middle of C.
This shit's rigged as fuck. I was kidding, bro. Why would I go all in on a dumbass bet like
Have
that?
to come up huge. The flash doesn't hit.
You motherfuckers.
But he loses it.
Oh. 13-9 like I said, where's my money? 13-9 like I said, where's my money? Give my money.
Any of it. The guard now 1 away from winners finals.
And this
Oh,
was an
shit.
obscene map to win.
Okay, guard.
13-11
Okay, we stand guard.
2 map scores that we've seen on the last 2 times.
The thing is,
these teams
dude,
have played on Haven, and
no joke.
somehow, some way,
I clear
the
both
Guard
these
are able to
teams.
spin the narrative back, and they take
Tech
the
W
first
if you
map
agree.
even. They've never beaten M80 on, and they start off 1-0 in this North American rematch.
Yeah, but what a strong way to do it. The guard, they had, what, 9-3 at the very beginning.
Ice Spice?
M80,
Yeah.
just couldn't even respond. On the
You know.
attack side, we did finally see, thank you very much once again.
Thank you, Sully.
We did see that return to form a little bit in that second
You
half
know,
for M80,
she's everywhere.
but we just couldn't actually see a full flow. The guard, the 9-3 lead, and the fact that we didn't actually see
Bros are in the
really
dressing room.
confident
Wait.
M80 really.
Okay, you're right.
We
Is that an
ended up
M&M
really seeing
t-shirt?
The guard look
Or long
pretty
sleeve?
clean coming out of this game.
Wait, what's this M&M vibe they got going on here?
Guard with some great mid-round calling and a standout performance.
Are bros sponsored by M&Ms?
Across the line, our analyst S will take a deeper dive to give you all the answers.
Knew that we were going to be getting a good series coming out from these two teams, and that definitely did not disappoint. A couple of really interesting things coming out from that first map, though, as the guard is able to take the first map. Shift, you had some very interesting conversation points about the map, including the fact that the guard actually
That's
hasn't
it?
taken
I woke up
M80
early for
down
this
on
shit?
Haven yet.
Yeah, and it's an easy storyline to try to frame up for this entire series, but the thing about it is, like Sully just mentioned, it's 2 13-11s. Like, that's a simple.
Is that a Vandal
maybe
behind you?
misclick
Yes, it's a
or
fucking Vandal,
bad
bro.
piece of utility.
It's a one-of-one
or just,
riot
I don't know
Vandal.
what, away from an overtime. So these two teams have always been tremendously closely matched, but this was a very different
Grab
note
it.
for a number of reasons, and it starts with the first half.
You guys tell
Guard
nobody
came
about
out
this. You guys tell fucking
absolutely
nobody.
Saucy on the first 3 rounds, and then they were able to build economy to a point where up until this pistol right here, you thought the guard was going to maybe be good for 8, maybe even 9 total rounds, which eventually they would be. So it's one of those things that for M80, it just felt like their defense was a bit out of sorts. And for the guard, it was all.
You wanna fuck with me? You wanna fuck with me? Huh?
That we saw from them, what we always expect to be their win condition was chef's kiss. I mean, you just can't say enough about how complete
actually,
this team is when they're making those late 30-second left in the round rotations like they often do.
Wait, are we allowed to have this on like Twitch and shit or what?
About the yelling from the guard. We always talk about the
This is TOS? It's like fucking game gun. It's like it's a Vandal.
For this map. We saw it towards the beginning. Like,
I got my license though. I got my license.
First half, all the
I can't tell if you guys are
things
joking
that
or what,
ended up
but
playing around, if it was gonna be one.
It's a cartoon AK.
Lurk, then making that whole rotation.
Wait, no joke. If I get banned, guys, I'm going on vacation for real, dude. So no joke. That's how you go on vacation as a streamer.
That's how you go.
Twitch, if you ban me, give me like max 3 to 5 days. No joke, 3 to 5 days and I'm chilling, dude. It'd actually be good for me.
Against this M80 squad, and then you have the last couple rounds super aggressive coming in. Tex really.
Meanwhile, Kaisen ass chilling with a rocket launcher. I got a fucking cartoon AK over here.
Yeah,
I'ma
and
get
what a
banned.
match
That's
it
crazy,
was.
bro. Whatever though. It's
As
all
we
good.
get to dive a
It's
little
all
bit
good.
deeper into this
I'ma let it
right
rock.
away.
I'ma
I
let it
had
rock.
drawn Shift. I don't know if that's we're holding on the same thing, but the 13 first kills coming out from M80, but the guard's still having
It's kinda cool
such
though,
a
right?
fantastic response to that.
Yeah, the mismatch in first kills, but then that's further influenced by how many post-plant opportunities the guard had with lower numbers. So that's where I'm immediately looked to first was the 13 first kills from M80. but the
You
11
motherfuckers start
post-plant
acting up in the
position
chat.
moments for
You ain't
the
gonna
guard.
sub?
That's not
You ain't
something
gonna
we would
fucking
often
sub?
see, and
You're not gonna
maybe there's
sub?
something to be said on that defensive side where M80, yeah, they were doing fine with the first bloods, but they were again getting
But I
beat
thought you
on
better sub.
rotation,
You
where
better
the guard
fucking
could
sub.
still get
Don't
a
have
post
to
plant
prime.
put together
Okay.
in a 4v5 at
Amazon
worst
Prime.
and come out on top of it. That is a really
that's actually
surprising
TOS?
statistic, I think, just looking at the first kills.
Listen, all I
versus
asked
how
for is
many
max
post-plant
5 days.
situations the guard found
If it was more than
themselves
5 days,
in.
I was
Definitely
kidding. It's in
indication
game.
of how
I was
exactly
kidding.
that
It's in
first
game.
offensive half went for him.
If it's more than 5
I
days,
feel
it was
like
in
the guard,
game.
I mean, they're such a good team and be able to hold the bunker down when things are going maybe a little bit awry.
That part
like
is-
the first kill maybe not going.
It was
their
in game,
direction.
bro.
I feel like I want
Can
to
we
give
see that up
credit to
close?
Jonah P specifically for a number of multi-kills.
Okay, I won't point. It's cartoon gun, bro. Well, as far as I know. No, I'm kidding. It is.
pinnacle of
It's fucking.
consistency there.
It's a light up fucking Vandal. dude.
Right and left here.
But you guys are like, it has Sentinel's branding on it. I just noticed. Wait, this shit is cold. This is a cold
When it came
motherfucker.
to in a couple scenarios playing by himself,
Wait, I might-
towards that A side,
Might take this shit back home.
And it was not
Might take this
easy at
shit
all
back to
because it
kick
was
with
an
me, you feel me?
M80 on the attacking side that very early on towards long, they were trying to play for contact. They were waiting for that util to be utilized from that defensive side. side.
Yo,
And
listen,
so
yeah,
he
yeah.
had
It
to
might be a
very
ban, but
careful on
y'all are
when
cool,
that
right? You
driver
won't
was gonna
snitch?
come out. If he was gonna get
Ain't no
position,
snitches here,
if
right?
he was going to be backing up.
Ain't no snitches in the chat, right?
There's a lot of things to
Right?
take into account, but Jonah P just handled them to perfection.
Also, it's the 4th of July,
Looking
dude.
at Jonah P's
Come on, bro.
execution, a lot of the moments that Dan's pointing to right now came in full gun rounds that, again, I thought were going to be a big difference maker in this series, and they
I'm
were.
snitching on
There
God.
were 11
Ban,
full
bitch.
buys for M80 in that game.
Damn,
They
just
only
kidding.
won 4
W
of them.
community
So
member.
you want to talk about the difference
Respect.
between 13 11s and 13 9s. Only winning 4 of your full buys is really going to hurt M80 and possibly live with them as they look towards map number 2.
And a couple of things as we're getting ready for that map too. We want
Imagine
to highlight
TSA's
a little bit
reaction.
more.
I'm like, yeah, it's a cartoon, AK, don't
Dan,
worry.
that were happening later on.
Is it dangerous? In game it is.
Yeah, this is specifically about that second half and something that I was talking about early on. Jonah P very up close with his positioning. There's nothing that he can hear right now. He knows he has to go for backing up, playing a little bit backside, and this is actually when things were going wrong for the guard on the second half. They started
In game, not in your hands.
and then you see how
You iron
fast,
fucks.
that execute
You little
from
silver
M80
fucks.
ends up
You little gold fuck
everybody
boys.
down, and
You little
the
plat
last couple
bitches.
players
You
end
little
up
diamond
for that
suckers.
stage. So
You
this
little
is what
ascended.
M80 was doing
Little.
in the second half that was so effective,
I
but
don't
then
know.
we have a round like this one where the guard just pushes from the defensive side from A long. Then there is that reaction and those insane 3 kills that come from Net to be able to turn things
Yeah, all of a
around.
sudden I'm
And that
talking a
was
big
really
game
the
with this
round
gun in my
19.
hand,
That
huh?
was the round they gave the map
Interesting.
to the guard.
That was such an incredibly quick call too. There's
Bought
a
the
rolling
Iceland
thunder
trophy?
over on A link. To the instant response to the snake bite,
What else we got back
pushed
there?
them right into the welcoming
I'm afraid to, like,
arms
take
of
shit
Net
off.
on the other
I
side
wanna
in the
break
smoke.
it.
So,
This one was easy to grab.
so well played. I'm excited to see both of these teams coming out.
I mean, hopefully
looking to that
I-
over on map
huh?
2 on Ascent. We're taking a short break, but make sure to
See if I got any message. Have I broken any rules?
That feeling of sacrifice within the team, kind of pushing away family, pushing away relationships with people. It's something you got to do to be at this level. But honestly, you kind of have that self-fulfillment with it as long as everyone around you is doing the same. And it's not easy, but we understand as professionals, and it's our dream to compete at the highest level, that this is something that's needed. Obviously, it's not nice. I text my mom all the time, like, yo, like, I miss you. But being
Is it
with
true that
her
you're
in the
5'2"?
squad, But at the end of the day, this is what I want to do, and this is what I want to be at the top level, and I know
Think you're
the
funny, huh?
sacrifice is needed.
Think you're funny.
The kills are starting to come through. The weapons or the plant, excuse me, has been.
Alright, wait, ad break here before map 2. Twitch Prime sub if you don't want to see the ads, otherwise we will see you soon.
We'll catch him. He might catch a lot more. They're
Give me
all
an ad,
falling
please.
down. Their knives out. Here inside A heaven, Jonah P also postured up on the angle. Finds an early kill. Showstopper picks up 2.
Where am I at right now? I'm in California. I'm in the Sentinel's office.
No, you actually bastard gave
Who
me
is he?
freaking 7 ads.
Someone I should have killed a long time.
Bro.
Just focused on doing our jobs and doing the best that we can.
There was a lot of hardships from the beginning, even dating to now. We were doing a lot of role swaps and trying to
I
figure
need
out
those
what
sponsors
was,
then.
what's the best roles for the team here at the very beginning. Towards the midway, we lost in the mid-season face-off. We lost to G2 and M80, so we're like, we're not better than these teams. Like, what's going on, right? And then it all kind of came together towards the end, where all the hardship combined with the good came together, and now we're in prime form.
I think our team learned from challengers that you can't take any opponent lightly, and you have to give each and every team the equal amount of respect and put equal effort into preparation for every match.
It's hard to summarize all the work that was put in to get here. We did a lot. We were practicing 6 days a week, 1 day off, 5 scrims a day with lots of VOD review. Josh RT loves his VOD review. So, man, just sitting there watching our mistakes. But and I'm not gonna lie, it was never easy, right? It is boring watching the VOD. It is frustrating watching you make these like boneheaded mistakes, like, oh, it'll never happen again. But really throughout all of that is what makes those mistakes never happen again, and what makes your team kind of unstoppable.
I think the biggest lesson I learned from challengers is no matter how rough of a game you're having, if you just focus on doing your job and doing the little things right, that's the best thing that you can do to win your team the game.
I think the biggest lesson that we learned going into this event from all the matches played is just clear head. Like, believe in your team, believe in yourself. Just block out the noise. Don't think too much about what other people are saying. Don't think too much about the result even. Like, just focus on round by round. Just focus on that, and the result will take care of itself. Don't look too far ahead. And if we can keep that going into this event, I think we're gonna look dangerous. What the team has to do to win the whole thing, I think it boils down to before the match, mental clarity, make sure we're in a very good mental state. We're not worried about the result. We're just focused on the task at hand. In the game, as long as we're micro-calming well, making sure we're updating each other, playing together, everything will then click. And lastly, I think at the end is after you win the match, it's just reset. We're a team that loves to celebrate, especially in the challengers. You have about a week between matches, but now it's you win your match, buckle down the next day, you got a match the next day. If we can hit all three of those things, I think we're gonna win the whole thing.
I just want to say thank you to the fans. Thank you so much for the overwhelming support throughout this entire season. It means the world to us. We wouldn't be able to be here without you guys. And I just want to say that we're gonna get this spot for a day. Let's go.
That's funny. Is that Valorant, man? Or is that...
The guard having some confidence in how this whole thing is going to be shaking up, saying that they are going to be claiming that spot. I'm not going to lie, Shift. Well, from what we've gotten to see of them so far, I feel like there is some truth backing that a little bit.
What else could you say? I mean, they have been the most consistent team in North America.
How many push-ups can I do? Not a lot right now.
VCT squads ever.
I did go to the gym today for about 30 minutes.
I don't say anything more than that. Even in
I also
the
went
midst
2
of a
days
couple
ago,
of small roster things
so I'm
here or there,
very slowly
doesn't seem to make much of a difference.
trying
This is
to
a
get
team
back into
that
it.
trusts their process, I think, more than anything else. And that takes, I think, like Valen was mentioning, a lot of composure,
Very
a lot
slowly.
of patience. Because very regularly, someone's going to step up and just know the meta and just be a game changer based on whatever the agent composition seems to kind of favor, whether it's things like double initiators, double controllers, maybe a new sentinel gets added in. You know, I think there was going to be a big adjustment period after Chamber was kind of out of the picture. But the thing about it is this team always comes back together with a clear
the camera here is high as fuck, I know.
going to bring their A game.
Need help and
no matter
motivation.
who
I
they're
want to
playing
help
up
get back
against.
in the gym, and when summer hits, I don't feel like doing anything.
It's just so easy to sit here and just favor the guard after that first match win. A convincing opening first half. They get it over the finish line on defense.
I think if you have someone to go to the gym with, that makes it a lot easier.
One of the best
they hold you
teams in the game
accountable,
on
but
the set.
otherwise,
I mean, come on. You just have to
all
feel
you
really
can
good
do
about
is
what the guard's
discipline
putting out
yourself,
there this
really.
week.
100%, but they
No
are going up
excuses.
against M80, and I mean M80 when we're looking at NA challengers, where you know the guard was making the same run they were doing. It was M80 that was coming out on top. It was M80 that was putting these reps and getting these wins down. So we could talk all this good about the guard, and I believe everything of good about the guard. But this is still a squad they're going up again that has shown us.
So now it's guard's map pick.
And
So there is a
not underestimating
teeny tiny bit of a chance for a 2-0.
Again, has won against the guard multiple
Ludwig beat
times,
only up in
has
25
been on
minutes?
top
That's
and
nuts.
knows what it's like
Not
to
first try,
get
right?
that victory. So
Still
that
impressive.
is kind of the
Oh my god, I
mentality
keep
the
pressing the
guard
wrong
talks about
scene,
that they're
sorry.
gonna be in.
Oh, these are the ones that you open
Alright,
the Rhino and the lemur?
And guard.
Who we got here?
A little bit
That's the
about
ones you
M80.
open?
They brought this composition on a
Sova
that
KO
nobody else in North America
versus
actually
Breach.
was
I don't remember
running.
these,
Actually,
that's
Breach
why.
always run.
It came from Gabi. That was the first time that got played all the
Or
way.
M80
Europe,
always run Breach
and
on
it's something
Ascent.
that M80 got to implement. And
Nothing
they
too
found
crazy,
some
right?
success in, but we know
Alright,
how
the
good
Rhino
the guard
one.
is here too.
Yeah, they found some success versus Shopify, but here's the problem. They're starting on attack, and for the guard, it is 70% win rate
Costco.
since the beginning of the calendar year. That's just
Yeah, the
all
Rhino
you have
All
to
has,
series
say.
have
the
been
Rhino
2-0
has
till now.
9.
And
I want to
if
see if
you're
I can
M80,
you're
find
right.
all
come out and
9.
find a way to get at least 5 in my mind.
I mean, M80 has shown us that they're more than capable
I got
of
a
taking
pen.
these distance and taking out these wins. We'll have to see if they have enough of the tank to get it
think
done
you're right,
here
bro.
as we're loading up Ascent, so it's time for Selling Not Mine to take it away.
All the cards.
This is certainly an interesting one. M80 losing their map pick, guys. This is not something that a lot
Tomorrow
of people
Thursday?
expected. The Americans finding the first map win
Tomorrow's
on the 4th of
Wednesday.
July.
Oh, yes.
Must feel good for those of us watching at home as the guard. They're now on their
All right, here we
favorite
go.
map pick, and you know they've been pretty dominant thus far.
Yeah, at least from what
Everyone
we've seen
dial in,
recently,
people.
but
Wake the fuck up, dude. It's map
now we
2.
focus in. We
The
have
guard are
to
about to
focus in on the
fucking
fact that
spank 'em.
M80, not the best of
2-0.
starts on the attacking side. They have to be a lot better than the 9-3 that we just started. Again, USA versus Canada on the 4th of July. The guard Not exactly the strongest of defenses over towards A, but they do have a lot of delay potential.
And look how slow M80 have elected to play this round, looking for any set piece from the guard that will come out early on, but there's none of it. They're playing a full retake on the A site, looking to prevent players from getting in towards under heaven with the KJ setup. And a minute 10 left. 30 seconds in this round. Not a single bullet has been shot just yet. Once again, that mid-rounding decision between these two teams will be very decisive in this match.
Net Ace is here.
The M80 team will actually start to accelerate onto this A site, making a very simple exec.
Oh, wow. Net. He doesn't want to move, and there you go. He just utilizes his util.
Fuck.
It's a bit of a throw-off for quality.
Wait, why am I cheering for the guard all of a sudden?
Now here comes the rest of the
cheering
team.
for 2-0. I want to see the world burn.
Immediately for the guard, and there's one over towards Cat already. There goes
3-3.
Jonah P with a pick. Xander getting the retake back, but there goes Tex finally coming out of the Cat side. 2 players here for M80, here to collect the drop. Tex is still alive and still lurking, but it's Jonah P and Trent instead from above to take it down. What a retake from the guard.
Starting off strong, the guard in this retake, getting quickly back into this site, and that's what that KJ setup was for, to buy a little bit of time. It's very frustrating to flush a KG out of that back pocket. You can see the util that was dumped in, a knife.
Quick 2-0, I got a flight to catch.
Seize as well, just to flush Net out of his positioning. And all that util and time spent in clearing him out buys time for that guard team to rotate in, and they were very quickly on that site. M80 struggling already in that pistol round. They've gotten the
Two
spike
for
down,
America.
and they will go for a 5-stinger buy. This is a map where we're going to see a lot more set pieces and execs from both these teams.
Am I coming back to watch 100
Love to
D's
get
when
aggressive at
LCQ?
times
Wait,
towards
what?
A main. And sometimes
Hold
when
on, I
Sharks
just
plays
processed
down
that
towards
sentence
mid,
before.
we're going to see a
I
lot
read it
more
before I
of that than we
processed
did
it.
on
No,
mid.
I'm not coming back to watch 100 D's when LCQ. Will I come back to watch Sentinels when LCQ?
But almost
I mean, I have no
idea.
current. I mean, the match is super hype, but currently there's no set plan of me coming back for that match. Well, how many days is it in?
This sets up a pot flash in here, or at least a nade, my apologies.
12 days from now.
The util
That means I fly home tonight.
In terms of holding people back, it's Koala Noob on his lonesome.
No,
but he
arrive
does have
home
trade
tomorrow.
potential finally
It's
coming
the
out.
5th.
Net not able to do anything.
And then I fly back in
That's
10 days.
Mission accomplished basically here for
LCQ.
M80. All they wanted to do was get into sight and get the spike
no.
down. But they've taken
What
quite
do
a
you guys
while.
think?
EU forced to come off, but Koala Noob and Xander, a bit of a gift. They're able to take 2 kills back.
What a
Everyone
shot.
from the guard is
What a
currently
shot.
in
It's the
and
first
looking
one.
for frags. There goes Xander picking up the frag back
It's a
after
force,
Jonah
by the
P
way.
finds 2. A 2v2 now. Trent, he's still up top. He has eyes on the entire situation.
Spikes down.
And the recon bolt helps.
He's walking up on him. Nice play.
He could find and isolate Xander.
No
And
hesitation
now
by
it's a
Tex.
1v2, excuse me. With
Fly
Tex
back in 10 days.
Taking down John QT and giving the guard the second.
Very well played again.
A lot of flying or no?
Just
Not really?
getting it out of the way, very quick to this retake.
This is
The
a
way
hype
they're
match,
fighting
though. It's
and
the
isolating
fucking
these
last
sides,
match.
like,
Well,
the cloudburst being thrown from Tex
what?
towards A main meant that M80 couldn't
the-
plan. They had 3
it's
players
the
on
beginning
site,
of
with
the-
4th being over towards
run,
A
I mean.
By isolating and getting rid of that A main player, you can't go for the spike plan if you're M80.
It's
because
the
then you'll put
start,
yourself in a
man.
2 versus 4 with
That
4
match
players
is
towering
nerve-wracking.
over you in heaven with better guns. They are forced to fight in that situation, and with lesser guns, the guard are
I don't
much
know.
better
Let's
in
see.
team fights.
Maybe I do come back. I think staying is like too crazy,
off to an
though.
0-2
I don't have enough
start.
clothes, nearly enough.
Once again, light buy into this round.
Now they have to save, yeah.
Not exactly struggling
Let's see.
to pick their target for this round.
Triple
Their
cat.
mindset. Ace split at the moment, but they're running into that same KJ setup just saw on the
Just
round
buy some
before
clothes.
that only Koala Noob can get past. But hold on now. That setup was also
Wouldn't you guys rather go
almost
back
pretty
home
good.
and then
There
come
goes
back if you were
the
to?
aftershock that almost covers up the angle. Xander does take back 2 kills. John QT picking up another off the frenzy, and now this one is just expensive.
He closes the door to try and isolate the fight.
No, wait a minute.
Oh, he caught him.
John QT
Scary.
needing to run away. He almost does so. Trent comes, cuts him
Isn't
off.
the flight more expensive than the clothes?
That was close. The guard.
Wait, bro's cooking.
Now forced to reinvest once again.
That's actually
Making
true.
it very expensive with those 4 players
Probably
going
true,
down.
low
Those
key.
3 players that have to rebuy that were on like 250, 150
The flight is
credits.
probably more expensive than
Not
the clothes I
prettiest of
would
buys
need.
here for the guard moving forward. You can see Net's not going to be able to get a
Have you ever heard of a
Vanguard.
washing machine?
They've had to make some light purchases here. With
You just call me
light
a
armor.
spoiled fucking little bitch.
Hopefully the util, actually VALORANT won't have his paranoia surprisingly, so M80 doing a lot of damage in that round, and they're going to head towards the B site. We're seeing set pieces early in these A execs. Expect something big here on the B site, where they've actually switched and moved to KJ here, the guard.
Dude, what is
This is where
flying?
Senmer.
A cross-map lineup over towards the A side.
Nothing spotted whatsoever, but that is at the same time as a rush. That's a great
I don't
set for
know.
the guard, but
I don't know.
M80 They collect a free B site and almost 2 free kills. Nismo through the smoke collects Trent, but Net is down all the way to 45 HP. Here's the rotation. The guard, 2 coming in towards spawn.
Jonah P does have an ultimate here. I want to see if maybe Xander wants to back away with his from the shadows, but he's not going to be able to now.
Big from EU as he picks up the first, and there's another man actually looking
he's got to be
for
aware
a
of a second.
Am I staying with someone? I don't know what's on right now. But I already checked out and shit.
There goes the pick coming out from Tex. This just gives Guard a chance, though. Man advantage still in the hands of M80 at the moment. 3 players shifting around in sight. 1 sitting in the back.
They will save.
And for good reason.
Just too much util to go up against.
Blink twice if they're feeding me?
None of their own to get back into it. We'll try and get these exits.
Is Verdi in the chat?
Players in, holding the exits. And this is going to
We troll, but thank you for watching. Verdi, I'm sorry that if you watch my VOD that I'm like,
the only one that looks like we'll
you
get
know,
away.
shit reactions and not really paying attention. But respect for what you're doing over there, bro.
You
You realized NA was shit. Ain't shit gonna happen here. You moved the fuck out to SA.
The guard a little bit earlier on, and now it's the
Actually, I don't know where you live
opportunity to
entirely,
do so.
but
Everyone's
you moved the
sticking
fuck
around
out.
the site to do so.
And now you're in
Early
Ascension's
set
league.
pieces called out
So
for
respect.
both these teams.
I hope if
Across
NA doesn't make it, I hope you make it.
2 looks of an A hit from M80. Fault line in the back.
No, laughing emoji. I had no NA offers. Don't ever say that shit about yourself again, bro. You cut that shit out right now. Zekin, you're in the chat. That means your practice is done. You get over here right now and watch with me. Zekin, I want you running to this couch.
Set up and isolate fights. And so no one's playing around that switch anymore for the guard.
Oh. It's a very simple setup, I was about to say, for Jonah P. There's no way he just sends it at the wall. But he actually has found information, Nismo.
Selected, he actually switched it up. He was thinking about throwing it at the wall to catch players there, but he knew that his teammate had control regardless with Tech's operator.
Look at the positioning here for the guard, though. This is such a big stack over towards Cat.
And nobody playing in that C's aftershock combo anymore.
Tex has Tex has everything over in A. Has the first.
Wait, how is Tex doing?
Back up with the knives, but that is Xander through the smoke, taking down Tex, eliminating the ulti. What?
His teammates are caught. Are you kidding me? There's no way.
No fucking way. He came over here to say
no way.
He's got one more scrim.
Giving M80 the flip.
Hopefully they go map 3 and then maybe I can grab somebody from the practice. They're like practicing and shit now. Bro, it's so weird, bro. I show up and they're like practicing and shit, dude. I miss the old fucking team, bro. They would just dick around all day. Dude, these guys are practicing and shit, bro.
Just spamming his
It's so fucking freakish.
Plays the music somehow.
Before, like, we were like hanging out and like chilling and shit. Now it's like, oh, we got scrims and shit. Like, oh, huh.
M80.
It's weird,
this
dude.
looked a little bit disconnected for a second, right? Like there was a push towards Cat.
M80 won that round.
Who was actually the A main player, isn't occupied with holding A main. He spins back towards Cat to find the first pick, which was surprising because
so now they practice and they still lose?
To, squash
Bitch,
that player,
this new team is undefeated.
Isolate fights as well, have the 2v1s and 3v2s over towards Catwalk. Attacks, even despite getting that kill, was not enough to hold the site down as Valorant was kind of isolated with the smoke in front of him. A huge drop, which kind of kept him from the fight by TPing across as well. So M80 finding success here in the second round. And it will be a tactical timeout called by the guard to sort out their economy, it looks like. They don't have a lot to buy here.
Dude,
and
that's
definitely
so annoying.
have to find a way to deal with these multiple A splits that we've seen from M80.
Right now we're at 3-2, guard 1, map 1.
Guard took map 1.
Yeah.
They've set up has pretty much been the exact same, whether they have a
so
1 minute.
That was actually M80's map pick, so they might 2-0.
Working around the KJ.
Hold on. I speak sign language. I'll tell you what Josh RT is saying.
What is he saying?
He's saying we gotta push.
Yeah.
And trying to get Tex kills with. I don't know, man. I don't know, Josh. It's not actually
yours.
Do these games even matter?
It's not actually.
Bro, the mic was not muted for any of the subs, dude. Do these games even matter? I mean, to me.
But they do need to make potentially
or to them.
ballsy calls.
Or to you. Like, you gotta be specific, bro. Yes, these games matter. It's upper bracket right now.
What we know of
and
these compositions, like I remember Valen was in an
upper bracket round 2. Winner of this plays the union. So yeah, they're getting close.
Kind of just goes over it with Josh, and they figure out what works and what doesn't. And he's been a very key role or key player in the success of the guard. Kind of refining this machine that is the guard.
Derek's arms are looking huge. Yeah, I got the big arm filter on right now.
Reps in them so that they are coordinated and
All right, 3-2 people.
A phenomenal has been.
Like I feel like I'm in this match, you know. I'm just running around and shit, dying.
There's definitely passed wisdom on Valorant that mid-rounding style.
I'm glad I'm not.
This is a lighter buy here for the guard though. Odin and a Vandal, and they will put the singular rifle on this A site. This isn't.
Bro, it's muted. The mic's muted still.
Preparing for an A split.
All right, if you can hear me, spam pineapples.
Up in the next round, actually. Get John QT onto the ult seems to be the goal, and get Nismo his as well. A lot of ultimates from M80 actually.
You stupid motherfuckers. You thought you could troll me?
Really
You thought you could troll me, you little
You're
bitches?
gonna use any of them. Get net. Things
It's retake.
interesting. Actually breaking down the gate. Down the switch over on A, and he's given himself an opportunity.
It might seem weird, but have you have any idea about Valorant Mobile?
The null command of all things. They actually use it in this round.
Isn't that shit already out?
Very interesting. Here comes Koala Noob.
I don't know. I thought it's out.
Down.
What a flash.
Oh my god, his kill getting taken sucks. Well, he kind of missed.
Man advantage no longer in the hands of the guard as Xander picks up a kill onto net. You still have Valen trying to come out of the cat side, but there's still
Oh no!
two players looking at that. Nismo taking down Valen, but oh my goodness!
Nismo! Nismo!
And Trent!
I'm gonna kick out of the office, bro. I'm pretty sure Rob's here. He's about to kick my ass out of here.
And the guard out of nowhere pick up the round.
You'll see some issues with this M80 composition, and one of them is the fact that there's no
Oh
flank
my
launch.
god.
In this round,
They got
he
ecoed,
was
bro.
forced to fight, or at least apologies, check the flank, and keeping him out of the fight entirely. A smoke gets dropped in his face, and he swings having no idea what's happening. You can see here in the replay, because you're down a player in a lot of these featured situations, you're forced to make these kinds of swings, and that's why the fight happened from Xander. That's why Nismo was forced to swing towards door, because they didn't have any backing, because he was smoked off. He's always going to be forced to check those flanks, and that will kind of inhibit M80 and these post plants a lot of times, because they'll be playing a man down.
Mega disconnected was EU at the very end there, but you still, again, going back into the next round.
3 ultimates here for M80 to work off of.
Big chance here. Tex around the corner, looking for potentially a lineup. Everyone from M80 coming out of either their B main or the mid side. There's a big split, but the guard and pretty much everyone here too. Net around the corner. Same thing with Trent. There goes the shock dart, pressuring out Nismo. Nismo is gone. And now there's only 2 remaining for M80. They do have decent positioning, to say the least. They have full B pressure.
And I think Xander's thinking about going for the plant and hoping that EU, who's been
EU
very Mr. Reliable, to try and catch something, but they all go the other way.
I'll ask him. But I don't know what he's doing right now.
Everyone, all 4 from the guard, heading over towards B main. You said it, Mr. Consistency.
Get off your phone, time to
EU.
entertain. Entertain yourself,
Waiting for his
bro.
opportunity.
I'm here so I don't get fined.
They know he's here.
What is this? Thunder KJ ults?
But he's gonna have a line of sight. There is no smoke for him at the moment.
Wait, he's sticking it. It's
Just
over.
TP'd onto the
It's
site,
over.
Alan. Yeah, this is a free round. Just TP's onto it.
How did he? Oh, he TP'd in.
Wait a minute, Xander's still alive.
Oh,
And
Xander's
can still fight.
cooking.
What a TP from Xander. He can delay more time.
Oh, Xander is
He picks up
cooking.
1. Can he pick up the
Oh
second?
my
That
god,
headshot
he's
was
just
insane.
like me.
Are you
FR.
kidding me? How did M80 win that round?
The haunts from EU giving info and Xander TPing across back into sight to get that kill.
That was amazing.
And this looked like, you know, this was a brilliant round from the guard if you think about it, in the util that they had and the way they played it. Flushed out EU, knew where he was, or at least revealed where his positioning was.
Even the TP?
But Xander taking that fight, yeah, Valen as well, committing to that TP.
Is that
This
you
was
playing
a
Omen?
crazy round for
Shit,
the guard.
might as well
That
be.
Haunt and getting Xander back into this fight and just buying time. He knew what his goal was.
I like Dragon Ball Z.
And M80.
I haven't watched Dragon
calling
Ball Z in a very long time, but yeah, I do. I should actually rewatch it. That would actually be
I'm not
lit.
surprised because despite that round
I say
going
that
their way,
shit. But that would
they
actually
didn't
be
win
cool to
it
rewatch
because of their
it.
tactical
It'd be a
prowess. They
massive
didn't win
throwback.
because they had a good core, had a good read of the
4-3.
game.
I'm out M80. It's a big round to win. But
Pulsing up into
too
that
close for
site.
comfort, right?
Goodness gracious, man.
There were some
Nah, I haven't
mistakes
watched,
from
but when I was a
M80
kid, though,
leading
I
up
don't
to
know.
that
Like,
put
it
them
would
in
be a
those clutch
throwback.
situations.
Right?
You can't watch probably Dragon
For
Ball
a time,
Z,
are
you
getting
can.
bailed out by these individual plays. Like you think back to the mid play they had in that round. There's an aftershock pizza to clear out Tex, but Koala Noob threw a smoke to cover his cross. An offensive smoke to cover an offensive cross. So there are some slight mistakes.
You can watch
that
Party
they're
on
making.
Kick? Yeah, but you can watch
Giving these
anything on Kick.
opportunities to this guard team to capitalize
What anime
on.
changes
And
your
they very
outlook on
nearly did
life?
in that round.
Yo, if you're trying to change your
Thankfully,
outlook on life,
somehow,
watch Blue
some
Lock.
way, And a 2 versus 4, they get it out.
Real.
As far as I know, that was the only one I know.
Now M80, they pretty much find themselves out of nowhere in a possible situation. Of course, their economy is very weird. They had to think about it for a quick second. Now the guard. We haven't seen a lot of A main pressure, but we may just see it now.
What I know about Blue Lock?
Jonah P
Shit, let's
on
just
that
say that a
front
lot of my
side
ranked teammates, they live by that shit.
doesn't
An
actually.
early shark play out towards mid here. And
It's
Tex is
aggressive,
looking to
bro.
punish with
It's
his Hunter's Fury.
aggressive.
It's so much aggressive.
Let's get
coming out.
aggressive
Hunter's
with
Fury
it.
coming out at the same time, like you mentioned, but
1 for
it's
2?
2 kills coming out from M80.
No flash from Jonah P to set
Look
up.
at that spot, though. He's a little Radage.
Net
got full info
has
mid.
positioned himself in a pretty
You should
good
know
spot
they're going
over
A.
in mid.
Yo, guys, I think they're going
Guard
A.
now.
I don't hear them running beats.
Extra few flashes. Hopefully they can use it now.
They might have dodged my drone. Heads up. They might have dodged my
drone.
drone. Oh my god, their timing is so good.
Because of Net's positioning. So they
oh
just
god.
play the retake. The shocks to deny.
Ooh!
Spike plant. Oh, even hold the cross.
Nice shot from Trent. Getting out of there cleanly.
And Nismo on low HP, he could be punished here by a shock. And thankfully he does suppress at least the Sova.
Oh!
Wait a second.
Did you just scream in the smoke? You gotta be kidding me.
No. Trent.
Swing.
Trent.
Oh.
Swing. Yeah, thanks for that. There's Jonah Peep taking up the one.
Damn.
There goes Trent.
Nice play by Jonah,
As
though.
I
I
said
like
before,
that.
still coming in. Mr.
1v2
Consistency,
EU?
EU's
He's
now
known for
in a
these.
1v2,
He is
has
literally
that over
known for
towards
this
Cat.
exact.
Again,
He is in
Trent is the
prime
one distracting.
position
Trent is
to
the one
show to the
stomping
world
away at
why
him.
he is
And
one of the
hopefully taking away
greats.
the
Why
contact
he's
from
one of
EU.
the goats.
EU knows
Why he
both
will
of them are.
always
There goes the
stay at the
defuse.
top where
Trent
he.
just holding down the corner.
Come on, Rob. We need you.
And the guard do take it away. Said Trent's name for good reason, though. He picks up 4 in the round.
EU, and then he lost the clutch.
Swiping through the door was crazy.
Then he lost the clutch.
Getting timing as well. No one checked.
Everyone, welcome to Rob.
Jutting out just a
You guys already know. We had him on yesterday.
Some of them have a much bigger crowd
Not
today.
entirely
I know.
misplaced, but normally you want that smoke.
If you don't know,
to
Rob's
flush
the
with the door, so
CEO,
that those kind
owner
of
of
plays don't
Sentinels.
Oh, no
happen.
way.
Guard
Took us out for a
finally
great
fifth
dinner
round,
yesterday.
recovering from
Appreciate it again.
four
Derek's
versus
sitting here in our
technically
office
three
making a
versus
lot of
five,
noise,
actually.
but the
It was
teams around the
Trent
corner
that
Oh,
did
yeah.
get
got
one trade
distracted
back,
again.
but it was two
I wonder if they
kills
could hear
right
me
off
yelling
the
from
bat.
Definitely
here.
not.
Okay, that's what I was concerned.
The acoustics here are pretty good.
This is
So.
what's
They're
been
far
their
away,
strength.
but I get pretty loud.
You should get loud.
3 of 8
I know from my office, we just
in the last
closed
map.
it. I only
Because of how good they are. in
Okay,
these mid-round
I gotta be
calls.
mindful of it.
Tex!
Oh, nice
No,
shot.
no, no. You're totally
Unbelievable
fine.
call out.
It's 4th of July. We're here.
4th of July.
By the way, 4th of July,
And the
teams
team's
here
practicing.
grinding. Teams here grinding. Tarek's here making a lot of noise.
Yeah, and the team's practicing on the 4th of
No
July.
way.
I was telling my chat, like,
Now,
things are just different around here now. Usually the team is just hanging out with me, but now they're like practicing and
Steadfast
shit, so
defense
it's,
at this point.
it's throwing me off.
It was a lighter buy here for
You know, we got
M80,
2
so
weeks. We don't
we'll
have
see
2
if
weeks now.
They can get a
Yeah,
kill.
it's too close.
Maybe pull a gun away, but
But you told them that you had a
Look
great
at the
dinner at
setup
Wabi
that the
last
guard
night.
had.
Wabi was insane. I was telling my
It just
chat,
feels
no bias, but
unbreakable
like
on
if
this
you live in
site.
LA,
It's just
Wabi
that
on
maintaining
Rhodes,
this
right?
Wabi on
control.
Rhodes.
That's the spot to be.
So that they
It's
have
one
a
of
retake
Rob's
going.
restaurants,
And that is
so
gonna
we
be
got
key thing
the
here in this guard
the
defense
top of the
is
line
how good
service.
that-
Head chef
how
gave
quick
us
they are to these
some of his
retake
own
fights,
personal
right?
dishes
Every
on top of
single
everything
time
we
the spike
had.
goes down, there's
I was
always a
going
player
crazy with the
heaven,
Coco
players in
Locos.
heaven, or they've been very good
So,
at isolating
yeah, it was a
fights
great time.
in these
He,
retakes. And
it was a
does
treat.
bode
Derek tried to
really
scam
show
them by running
Okay, yeah. So my Coco Loco had a lot of ice, and like I felt like it was watered down, which is normal.
It's a mixed drink.
Yes, and I was like, "Can I get the Coco Loco with no ice?" And they just brought me a drink with like a quarter of it,
Backing up into
or like a half of it rather.
buddy system.
Rob's like, "You're trying to scam my restaurant?" And I'm like, "No, I just didn't want the ice."
Just like that, the guard. Start off
And then we
around
did
in a
close it
flawless
off with the
fashion,
quality.
finish it off in as any
Plaza
flaws.
Azul.
Yes, I never had that top shelf black
Some coming
Azul.
online here as well for the guard.
So yeah,
One,
no, it
help
was
me.
a
Far off,
vibe.
Trent's ultimate, Tex pretty
Wabi
close
on
to
Rhodes,
the
yeah.
missing
Missing
one.
one.
Pretty big on a retake.
That's it, Wabi on
Get
Rhodes.
missing
You guys
one
got it.
very quickly, but M80.
Hey,
Oh, whoa.
Hey,
Yeah.
nice doing, guys.
Harry.
They've had
What's
3
wrong?
yeah,
I got
hey,
eight.
yeah. Hey, guys, I always say this to
Very,
everyone.
very
By
good
the way, it's
retakes,
not even.
38%
If you guys are not
at
respectful
first
to
snap.
anyone
Yeah.
that I bring on the stream,
That's
you
a hard
will
map
be
to make
properly
retakes happen.
punished.
Here they've been very successful, by the way.
They like to joke about
Cuz,
me
Even
aging
not get
poorly.
mixed up.
Now they're asking us if we're the same age. I'm catching up.
Exactly, Koala Noob can't dash in.
What?
I'm,
Does it make it harder?
Mentoring my later years.
Even though he goes down,
quickly.
his job was done for the round.
Here's what we'll see. The guard kind of reset. and he's
I was
already
watching. Yeah, I was watching. The only thing that's funny is I was watching map 1 from my office.
Yeah.
Ends up
Big
only getting 2, but hold
turnaround.
on
Big
now,
turnaround.
still had Val and
2v2.
Val in the
Oh,
back,
it's
not able to
over.
do
I was
much.
watching map
fast.
1 from my office, and then all of a sudden,
Gonna
because
bring
there's
back
a
the
little
round.
lag,
M80
Yeah.
takes
right,
him
'cause I'm
away
watching on the
immediately.
computer.
That rolling
Then
thunder was
suddenly
the
I hear you
catalyst
scream.
for him.
That's still
Oh, it's like
scary
spoilers
round.
or no?
Yeah, it's like spoilers.
No spoilers. So something crazy is about to happen. Heads up.
So I was doing some work. I'd hear you scream,
Very
so I'd
early
look
to
up and
escape
watch because it was
quality.
like
I think
something big's
expecting
gonna happen.
that
Yeah.
there was going to be a KO grenade coming out. He just spams
Yeah,
in the general direction
as
of where it was
the
probably
guard
going to
was
come.
trying to throw away their
guard-
9-3 lead, and then you
Unfortunately,
predicted
this
they
time
would
around,
clutch
not
it
able to
out.
get the round
maybe?
out.
They
That's
did. I said
the
13-10, it ended
plan.
13-9.
M80 here.
I feel like that happens a lot where there'll be like a little comeback, but then the team that's in the lead, they'll close it out at the end. But sometimes you never know, it gets kind of
pressured
scary.
out already.
Yeah, I mean, usually it is because they're like kind of hoarding their ults.
Yeah,
and then they just kind of like, all right, it's go time.
Yeah, save all the ults and then just use them for that
the
round.
Guard fell for hook, line, and sinker, but there's timing here.
Oh yeah, I'll lower the gameplay. Just
there is util here too.
I know.
Like you said, surprising that there's even
I don't
timing
think
here
that's
for the Guard to be able to come back into B, but
What do we got going on here?
Not
Slow
committing
rounds.
to this whatsoever. Nizzle spots the
for
turret
round,
very
right?
late,
Yeah, it's a big one.
taking it away. But now M80
Really?
Not good for M80.
cutting noise everywhere, forcing essentially some peaks.
Fine,
Net
I'll
almost gets
find it
punched where he
myself.
goes all the way down
So,
to 22 HP.
Guard
It's
actually
the
beat
mark,
them
but
on M80's
They
map
lose the
pick,
play when they will lose
and
mid-control.
they've
So
never
they will
beat
surely have to stay
M80 on
alive.
that
So
map.
he's backed up all the
So
way. And will
now
instead
it's
let
Guard's
Jonah
map
P take
pick, which
first
is that they've
contact.
never
Much
lost
orbital
to
utility.
M80 on this
that
map.
one piece of utility is
I
found
found it. It
to
wasn't
cover
the
B
mark.
at the
Yes.
moment.
That
They're broke after
They
this.
should know where the hit's coming and all that time bought, all the time wasted.
I think it's going
That's
8-4,
Xander
and then after that,
alone
who
picking
knows?
up text though. He could get into a 1v1
That
right now.
paranoia
Big
is
hole
so
field,
well
too.
timed to slow the push down, but it's only just Xander.
But he knows that Valen
Oh,
is
it's tough.
here.
It's tough.
Valen
It's
down
tough.
to 22 HP.
I need one.
Still going down to Xander. Good stuff from Xander. But now
Nice
it's all
shot,
Trent.
Trent.
Picks
For
up
his
one.
one, now he's
and he
playing
backs
back,
up
playing
immediately.
retake.
Good disciplined play
Yeah,
from the
this
young
one good
man.
spam as
That was
well.
back.
He's 11 ult. He got a shot kill. Nice shot. He's got ult on that.
Shock dart is there. Hook,
Drone
line,
into the
and Xander.
ults?
Trent
No,
picks
he's
out
going for the
quality.
spam. Is he gonna
Now
pop
2
it?
more to
Yeah.
go.
Oh,
Got
wow.
100 Fury. He's actually going to use
Close.
it. Back towards
Very
main,
close.
back towards switch.
Oh, he tagged him.
Almost
Tagged him in the end.
incredible.
Damn, his
And
whole
he
team
does
died
pick
while
up
he's
the use
ulting.
still, but it's not the kill.
Wait, it's winnable.
Seeing his
So
opponent
winnable.
go down, but now it's
Time
Trent
is
again
running.
with an all to do. EU backing away, knows what he needs
could.
to do to win this round.
could. He still got a chance.
Delay. The young man.
It's funny, he's
He
got
has no patience for this. Pulls out the classic,
Yeah, I think
needing to
it's-
run, need to push the
He's gotta
situation,
have it here,
but
no
it
choice.
is not going to happen.
EU played it well, yeah. Damn, he had double
Has it
cabbage still?
all
Get out
under
of here.
control.
What?
And in a crucial 1
What?
versus 1, EU picking up a
My
huge
God.
The guy
round
wearing
for
the ball
M80.
buff is the CEO.
That would
of
have
Semifinals.
Yes, we need one bald guy to
Put
be a
them
part
on
of the org,
such a
so
weird
Rob
position for this
sacrificed for
last
us.
round.
We have the bald buff.
M80 just barely
also have Saucy.
staying
Saucy,
alive.
true, that's true. Yeah, double bald buff. But we're gonna have to get one more bald guy if we lose here. Someone's gotta lose their hair if we lose to 100 Thieves as
Recognizing the
punishment.
play in towards B main with that
Do the
knife.
service for
It's
us.
aggressive towards Cat, finding a kill. But I think it's
Pick
just
up the
poorly timed
Saturn hoodie.
Valid.
Hoodie's
Gives
coming
an
out.
opportunity for M80 to
Hoodie
slip
coming
Oh
up.
yeah,
out
Sun
2
City,
weeks.
that's true.
He gonna shut
That's
down
true.
some of this potential
Oh, yeah.
towards B.
I'll
Two
send you
players
one.
getting
I want the hoodie, but I want the
M80
jacket.
getting
The
a lot
jacket
more
is so
Jacket
cool.
will be
Coverage over
coming
towards
out
mid and
for
coverage in A main at the same
the
time.
fall and December.
Oh,
Yeah,
facts.
the jacket is
Everyone
my
wants the
favorite
jacket.
piece.
Everyone always is
Having
asking about the
plenty to buy a
jacket.
vandal here, and they're
And
expecting
then for
aggression from Guard
you,
here.
are you coming back for LCQ?
That's what we were talking about. I don't know.
Brand.
We're trying to figure that. I feel like I have to. Like it's like the most important match.
Valorant, Apex, Halo.
Backing up over towards that position
just
too.
asked what game
They're
for them.
looking
It was a
Oh,
true
yeah.
ranch.
potentially for Jonah P.
Valorant, Apex, Halo.
Maybe.
Yeah, they just placed top 4 in Halo.
To see if
Apex, I don't know if
Jonah P
they've played
had stuck around
recently.
to maintain this control. See
Apex
if they can
on
clear
break
him out.
right now.
In the meantime,
Their IGL is at the
they will try to have to
Damn,
sell
it's
a
gonna
fight.
be going on in London.
Calls out
They'll
both
just
of
the
them.
big one, right?
Playoffs going on.
No way. They know this is a B hit as well. The alarm bot towards me.
Are you headed to CS2? Never say never.
By the way, ironically, the former guard
So wonderful here for
roster is
Jonah
our
P. He
Apex
has it all.
Sitting here watching.
All of this under his
Oh, really?
control,
For-
just with
for
the bunch
Apex?
of pressure he's able to lay. His teammates rotate in.
Oh yeah, I
Again,
remember.
two
I think I
players
remember
here for
actually
M80.
hearing that.
They have a lot of space to work with. Still a smoke.
There
in their
is
face,
a
but it's
redesign of the
3 players
jersey
here for now
coming
making 2.
that isn't
One goes
currently
down,
available in
Jonah
the
P.
store, but the
Looking for a whole
super high quality
Finally
jersey
gets
that the
taken
players
away.
wear.
Net, however, from behind.
Tarek was in love
Takes
with.
down
Yeah,
Xander.
I remember.
You and
Trying
Toast
to
were
make
just
the job
going
a
all
Yeah, I remember
little
we gave it
easier.
to Toast and
Like
he
pushing
loved it as
early,
well.
So that
but the
jersey's
guard
gonna be
finished
coming
the half
out
in
within a
spectacular
week.
fashion.
Yeah.
Good stuff from Jonah.
Just breaking
Oh, is it
that
this one?
defense or the
Yeah,
that
is it?
default.
Oh, that is-
Oh yeah, it is. This is the high quality
That
one.
is the
We didn't
super
see a lot of set pieces like that
culture,
towards
like
B main and A main. We
yeah,
saw
Just
it
like
once
the
towards
quality
mid.
of it is
But
like
here,
insane.
catches.
The
I
fabric.
mean, M80
Yeah.
are kind of
That's gonna be
prepared for it,
coming
but
out in a
Columbus
week.
is
Yeah, I am on the
wide
team,
angle.
guys. You guys keep
And
telling me
not
I'm not.
working
I
with
got
Exactly.
jersey right
He's
here.
ready. He's ready.
See?
He's got the jersey
I
ready.
mean, if they say they need me,
in this position, who
you
is
guys want to see
one
me in a
player
match or
away.
what? We gotta convince
That's
Rob.
gonna be the real question for your chat, right?
Guard.
Because we do have a limited edition of
Been a
that.
phenomenal read so far in this
Okay.
series.
Like, how fast do you
It will
think
be
they'll
up
sell
to
out?
M80 on
Newer
this
10s
defense
will
with
sell
the
out
triple
faster.
initiator. This
But
is
in
where
year
we'll see
10s,
those
if I
set
push it
pieces
hard
get
and I stream
really
every day,
aggressive.
I think I beat him.
one who
All
gets
right,
the
let's see what happens.
Hopefully he
If I
does.
push it hard and I stream every day, I beat him.
There's a limited number of each of those.
2017 in the
Chat, we gotta
first
convince
game.
Rob of two
I'm gonna
things.
say there's less
A
than
massive
100
effort from
characters.
M80 in
Oh,
the second
available
half.
right now?
No, well,
Oh,
it's not
it's
available.
printed.
Store
Yeah,
yet,
yeah.
but they're
7
printed.
hits up from Xander with the 8
They're printed, they're
kills in the
sitting
first
in
half,
there.
but he's already looking
waiting.
for it. It's gonna be the
Wanna take a
1v1 for
couple
him
videos?
potentially. Over
Yeah.
in mid.
Then you could always, here's what
Valorant
I'll do. I'll
trying to
give you a
come out,
few you
but
can
it's actually
sign and
too
like
quick.
pick some people from your
Give it away
chat
myself,
and
right?
give you away.
Looking to take up this position in quality.
By the way,
has
did
it.
Riley get mad at it?
The two players on A, they're playing very disconnected at the moment.
Give away a jersey?
They may need
We could.
to start to
I
worry
think
a
after
little
this map, we
more,
could
a
pick
little
some
bit
people
more.
from this
But this player's
from the
over
chat.
towards the mid
I'm
side.
down.
huge kill to get.
Pick a couple people,
No
we can send them some
information
character
being picked
jerseys.
up back by M80. Everyone from the guard currently cutting
Yeah.
knives.
We'll spend a couple out.
Let's do it.
And your rest are attached.
We'll get the whole team to sign it actually, because everyone's here right now. If the person wants, whatever you prefer.
Flashes in and sell a fake towards his A side.
Once we pick the...
He did get
pick the
tagged
winner,
with a
you
knife though, so this
kinda
exit will
decide.
take I think a fraction of a second longer here for the guard.
To pick...
Yeah, but nobody
Someone
from
we can
M80
ship
is
to, right?
committing.
There's that knife.
You know what?
And there's that flash.
We'll ship wherever.
We'll ship wherever.
That's a perfect smoke too. To fake the crossover.
Wherever
on
our
A.
fans live, we're gonna ship.
B.
For your fans.
Wide open.
Our fans, really.
Player over there, Jonah P.
I'm telling the chat, I'm trying to convince you of two things. One is, you know, one day I'm going to be in a match, but two, the big one is CS2. I keep putting it into Rob's head every time I see him. I'm like, CS2, Rob, you never know. It's a chance for us, but he tells me that, you know, never say never.
Never say never.
That's kind of the answer that I'm getting from him.
Positions are beautiful.
I feel I'll be so hyped, but obviously it has to make sense.
Able to do his job though.
Somebody did ask why we got out of Fortnite. We got out of Fortnite because there's...
going down at the
they don't care enough about the orgs,
No,
right?
it's worse than that. They do not want the orgs be part of it.
Yeah, it's like they're pushing them away.
Down at the end to
Oh,
Trent.
guard
Trent
took.
with a
Yeah, they got
triple.
pistol.
Jonah P
This
has
might be 2-0. It might be 2-0.
Guard.
You'll have to fill time with the jersey giveaway.
Turn down comment
It's so
2-0.
fast.
Yeah,
13 to 8.
it's been all 2-0s actually throughout this
I
event.
saw that the morning one. I didn't watch the morning one, but I did see that it was also a 2-0.
Yeah.
So is there been a 2-1 in any of these matches in this tournament?
I don't think so.
No
way.
I think even the group stage matches, right, chat? I just lowered the stream a little bit.
They're going to be on an eco.
By the way, you see what that person said?
Which one's that?
I said ask him about these games. He's looking for a teaser for the podcast.
Yeah, that's one of the things we addressed on the podcast. We mentioned it yesterday, but we did a podcast with Rob where we talked about some of the things that we haven't really shed light on.
It was funny.
So, that's coming out probably before
It was funny.
LCQ.
I mean, Quality called
I want to see it.
best duelist.
Yeah, nothing too crazy, but we definitely
It was
addressed
funny.
And then he
So
bounced back.
you guys
So
will hear
maybe
about it
it
there.
is.
Maybe. Again, he drops
That'll be
3 in the
coming out
first
later.
half. God knows what he's
For
gonna do.
people
in
that
the
keep
second
asking,
half.
this is the owner of Sentinels right
I don't know
here,
if we
Rob.
should rely on trends like that.
Who is this guy?
Exactly right.
That's the next question.
He is at times.
Derek's in our
You can
office.
definitely tell
Just
that
having a
he
good
is
time.
Hell yeah.
I felt like I needed to come down and join. There are not a lot of us here. It's 4th of July.
Yeah, the office is just the team. Me,
Alex,
Rob, and Alex.
Alex is here
Yeah.
brightening, and the
Yeah.
Valorant team and coaches are here grinding.
Yeah.
And they're insane at YouTube. And the
Well, bro,
reason
is
why
that
he's
your
so
dad?
good is because, of course, that YouTube, but also because he knows the exact
You never
route
know.
he has.
I have a son.
He has a son my age, actually.
That's maybe where maybe fall behind because Quality wasn't used to
And he
this
does
eventually.
play and watch Valorant too, so yeah.
Systematic
Interesting.
player. He has his system in place.
And you've never seen me and your son in the same room.
Not one time.
So
I love that guy. He's pretty funny.
yeah, they're closing it out. It's getting a little messy, but eco rounds, no stress.
Picking up the right click at the very end. You still have P.
Damn, it's about to be 2-0 again. And the winner of this plays a Union.
Incredibly low.
M80 lost to them in the earlier stage.
Is
So
the
I
winners
guess
final tomorrow?
it's upper bracket.
Stepping up into a
You can
weird
see right here
situation.
without
Again, that
this
sheriff could do a
arrow.
whole lot of damage.
Well, 11
I think
a.m.
it's this one.
Stepping up, 2 players incredibly low, but they could be looking for the 3-2-1 swing.
Yeah, upper final tomorrow. Yeah, and then the winner of that is grand finals. So
Was looking for a
that's
body shot.
it's a big match tomorrow. So pretty good chance of NA securing. Well, I guess if they beat the Union, but I don't want to jinx it or
I know,
anything.
exactly. Come on.
There's a chance.
The way you
I know.
cursed Edward.
Oh,
Poor
God.
Edward.
I know. Don't tell Edward it was me.
Edward was sitting there
We don't
so
need-
happy. His team was rolling.
We don't need Edward thinking I was the problem.
And then next thing you know, you're like putting it to bed. And then
my
boom.
God. Yeah, he's talking about that first map of EDG versus PRX where they were up like 10-3, and I was like, this is done. It was like 10-4, like 11, yeah, something like that. Yeah, I was like, this is done, and then they just bring it back.
The one thing that people keep requesting
What's that?
is the Rob plus Tarek plus Nate shot.
I know, it would
The
be.
problem is the stress level
I know,
is going to be so high.
Yeah,
There's a reasonable chance that it does turn into like a Zuckerberg.
Yeah. Turn into a case match.
Yeah, it just turns into a cage match.
Yeah, because it's everything on the line.
Everything. Our season is
literally everything.
Your season either is over, or you could pull an EG, and next thing you know, you're standing in the grand finals of champions.
Yeah, I mean, EG, they pulled out the match for real.
Just too many walls to go through.
This is kind of.
And Trent will back away. He got the spike plan, so he'll have the 100.
Yeah, I think they need this round if they want a chance. 3v3.
EU's looking to punish that play, expecting it.
Ooh, this flank kill's huge.
This is gonna take forever. This player
Doubling up on him though. Good call by the guard.
They're actually committing to this.
They need to get it now. They can't just wait for you.
Valen's got a good spot here. Actually, smoke. Nice spray. Good transfer. They're doing it. They're doing it. Rob's calling GG. What do you guys think, chat?
I'm calling
confirm for the guard.
They're on board. They're on board for GG.
And just not enough cash for M80.
Yeah, that's bonus right there. I don't know.
Now you're like,
light guns. No,
chat
not
just
full
blew a
rifles
couple
here.
things.
EU as well.
I couldn't read. That's enough.
Valorant, this play was everything. Because they were trying to isolate him, and look at the smoke that he dropped. So well played from Valorant. Forcing these players.
Rob C. Guard's Twitter video? Which one was that? Oh, talking about the music video where they were like dancing and like throwing around money. It was like a little trailer they did.
Wait, damn, they're BMing too. What the heck? The BM
I probably have a view channel.
Rob's a little taller than me. Oh, and Nate, yeah.
I respect it.
Nate is like, I think he's like same height as me. He's like 5'10", 5'11".
I mean, these are two teams that have matched up 3 times domestically, and this is
we're setting up the cage match.
Internationally.
Matt?
Yeah, people are just
they're already trying to hype it up. You guys are trying to hype up the cage match.
Yeah.
We gotta do. I said it before, but the
Get it out now.
Valorant Pros versus Valorant Pros boxing match. Oh my god, that'd be pure entertainment.
Oh, so you were like evolving chess boxing?
Yeah.
Everyone is here for M80 though, and look at this repositioning. Oh my goodness, they're actually trapping 2 players on the side.
Pressure, but no kills. No kills. They swarmed, but got nothing. Happy 4th, Tarek. Happy 4th, Abe. Happy 4th to everyone in the chat as well.
Happy 4th.
And so, yes, I got into esports because I was watching my kids obsessing over esports.
4 rounds in a row.
So we were always watching sports together. We used to go to Laker games all the time.
Yeah. Anuba's got the operator.
We're in LA.
Where are those set pieces that we see from anywhere? Is that
and I saw them watching video
lineup.
games on their computer as if they were watching a Lakers.
Yeah, like same excitement.
Yeah.
At times they're playing back.
At first, they'd be sitting on the couch with their PC in their lap. And I'd look over and they'd kind of tilt it like they were watching porn.
Yeah, because like they don't want you to see.
Yeah, they didn't really even want me
Closet
to
gamer,
see.
closet gamer.
What is that?
Yeah, we were all closet. Now it's mainstream though. Now I'm like, I'm playing Fortnite on my phone. What's up?
That was League of Legends. That's how I got into League of Legends.
For M80 to play against.
Next thing you know.
And you can't just.
They were watching porn, some guy said.
Exactly. He just quickly toggled to the League.
He actually, he was watching porn. He just switched to League. He's like, I'm just watching the game. Dad, I'm just watching some cartoon shit.
This attack being perfect, especially after such a tight half, man. You gotta be kicking yourself.
What is porn?
So many situations.
What is
I didn't know either.
We don't know. We don't know. It's something we heard.
Sentinels does not have a League of Legends team, but my first foray into esports was with Phoenix One.
The historic win versus TSM.
And the historic win versus TSM, where we ruined their unbeaten summer split 2016.
So basically, TSM was up like they were on like a 13 win streak, and you guys were like 2-10, and you guys broke their streak, and that was what they celebrated about. They broke their 13-game win streak to go like 2-12 in the season, and that was their historic moment in league.
To be fair, no, we then came in 3rd in the spring 17 split.
Okay, so they bounced back.
We then went to Rift Rivals and 2-2.
There you go.
That's
the bigger one.
That's when we needed to leave right then. Things were downhill after that.
They didn't stun one of the players. Koala waiting for the swing.
Oh, ambitious.
There they go. They get the full ass there.
Why is that the
They're doing the fake comeback?
Big comeback.
He's on. Under a smoke. M80, we could have seen maybe a harder battle there for the spike, but now the guard, they backed up all the way over towards B.
That's also the smokes play are gone, and they don't have much to work with.
Tries to lurk out next try.
Dry swing.
Yeah, they come back on people. So I think M80 get 13-8 guard here. That's what's your prediction for this match? I go 13-8 guard.
Lakers off-season move. This person knows what's
Lakers off-season was that?
They got themselves a just hardcore 3-point shooter, which is a thing they definitely need.
Oh, okay.
I'm really happy with Lakers off-season.
Is Lakers gonna look really good next season?
I think. Now, you gotta make sure that somehow AD and LeBron make it to the finish line.
Right.
But at least they now have some people around them that can shoot a basketball better than me.
What'd they lose? 3-1? Playoffs?
To the Nuggets. They made it to the Western Conference Finals, but they got spread. It was a close. There you go. Here we go. The fake comeback started.
Six back for M80.
Lakers made it to Western Conference
Finals.
and got over.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry, that's what it was. Yeah, Jokic, right? I watched a little bit of those games, but not that much. Yeah, Jokic guy's insane.
Paramount Disney. Someone keeps asking about Paramount Disney. I think the one key thing was I spent a lot of time working with brands.
Yeah.
We actually, when I was at Paramount, we launched the Marvel, Iron Man, Captain America, Thor. We launched all those before Disney went.
Which is insane, by the way. That's so crazy that you got to work with those guys.
And when I was at Disney, we worked with Pixar. So I spent a lot of time working with brands and how they built their brands. So as we came into the esports, that was the big focus on how do we build a brand that people actually care about and react to.
Chat, TLDR for Rob is like
Sentinels
TV executive at a big movie company, Paramount, and got into gaming with his kids, and now he just does it for the love and passion. So,
oh, there you go, the fake comeback.
It continues.
No fake comeback is now hitting full stride.
Yeah.
But this is a huge
actually have really good money, so they chilling.
Finally, two-man advantage for M80. Valen and Net looking.
Oh,
they're just going
yeah.
Valen.
Trying to figure out how to make money. Trying to figure out how to make money here.
Trying to
It's
figure
tough.
out.
Esports is tough.
Oh
no.
1v2, he has a chance here.
Oh, here we go.
Nice try.
Big comeback. Now has momentum.
Throws it all.
Rob, start your own channel. You can drop Tarek will listen to you, or you're gonna have the chance on the podcast. See, they enjoy it though. I actually think it's very interesting to bring like well, not that you're not gaming, but like more like normie people that like have done a lot of stuff outside of gaming onto stream, because well, I know a lot of people in the chat probably do it too, but hearing their perspective on a lot of stuff is interesting, and it's just a different experience. So I personally think it's cool when you get to hear about someone else's story. So.
Yeah, I mean, most of the people running these are a lot younger than me and grew up.
Yeah, like started.
Grew up out of.
But you have like way more life experience outside of this stuff.
That is true. What they say.
No, normies like not like non like gaming from the get go. I mean. Yeah.
Yes.
Its way towards him.
Don't call Daddy Rob a normie.
Normie's not a bad thing, though. I don't think that's a bad thing.
Still thinking about repositions. There's still a player over towards top mid, waiting for the flank, and he may be rewarded.
Still good buys here.
He's not going to be, because the alarm bot's going to stop him first. So
most people, no, they said most people aren't gaming pros. I think most people who come on your stream are gaming pros or were gaming pros.
Yeah.
How many people have been on your stream that weren't at some point a gaming pro?
I've had like org owners and stuff like that that probably weren't pros.
Steve?
Yeah, like Steve.
Oh, by the way,
Carlos was a pro.
You so mushed Steve that tournament.
Oh, I jinxed him?
Oh, when he was
got too old.
Yeah,
I brought him in. I brought him in for like to watch the match with me, and literally we spent like an hour together because the team lost so quick.
That's why I've never been on your stream before.
Yeah, you're worried about the jinx.
I'm so worried.
Man, I'm starting to think about it in my head. Like, dude, am I actually jinxing these games for real?
I have no downside to this match.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm totally fine with it.
Trade back. This lockdown is going to crunch away some time in the clock.
When it's us playing. So that's why
I gotta get a proper like detox or cleanse. Like.
See, by the way, when we played 100 Thieves opening day.
I was there though.
No. Who was on your stream?
Hey, shot.
Who won?
Me. Us.
Me. I wasn't on your stream.
I know. I like how I said me. He's like, no, me.
He lost.
Oh, I see. Yeah, whatever. I know that is true that the chat has said that whenever I bring an owner on the stream, they lose. But it's not necessarily. Like, Nashot's won a lot of matches watching alongside me. I think Carlos has won too.
He was also with you when they were getting beat up by Snap.
I know. We've been there for losses. We've been there for wins.
That was a rough one. Here we go, though. Oh,
they're doing it. That was a big clutch. Wait, no. No. Actually, no. I didn't get it. I missed it. That is the ultimate fake comeback.
Just barely with an Odin.
Ludwig's won a lot with me, true. That's true. I watched a lot with Ludwig. Toast, we used to win a lot. We were for a little bit. And then just tough stint hit. And we just couldn't break through. Yeah, Ludwig's gone crazy though.
After they got the plant left on that lockdown.
My record is probably not good.
Here's the thing. I do watch
series
matches through Tarek's stream.
An upper final advancement point here.
Because usually I'm just talking to the chat and the match is there.
And because you're cursing someone else. I'm totally good. I want to know who you have that you're cursing.
I'm like, bro, these Sentinels guys haven't practiced in months now. There's no shot they have a chance here. There's nothing that's going to go our way.
5v5 retake.
Oh, this is going to end fast.
Yeah, this is quick 2-0, low key.
Yeah, what are you now going to do with your fourth was supposed to be toaster.
Now I hang out so I go fly out, I guess. I don't know. Now I'm hanging out with you, Rob. We're doing whatever work you're doing. I'm helping you do whatever it is you're doing.
Here we go over towards Cat. The flank coming in. The retake from M80.
Oh shit, they're getting
cool. The fake comeback. The fake comeback did not have a lot of life.
Oh my god. That's it. That is it. Wait, Rob, I feel like whenever you hop in, it's just like the match is over.
Yesterday, by the way, it's
been all 2-0s though.
Was it 13-4 yesterday?
It was a quick game, yeah. It was a quick game. It's been all 2-0s throughout the event though. Like, something's wrong here. I think Riot's just trying to push past. I don't know. Script is just different.
Yeah, the script writers, they're just worn out.
They've gotten lazy. There's been too many events back to back.
And they're like, because they also, they don't want you to always now be expecting the unexpected.
Right.
So like, we're just gonna go with expect.
Also showed the same exact levels in a
exactly.
lot of the same categories.
And whoever wins map 1 rolls map 2.
Yeah, well, actually that would have been a good way to look at it based off the pattern here.
Writer strike. See, they know what's up.
There was a writer
strike. They probably wrote the Tokyo.
They probably just gave the same fucking script for every game.
Now they're like on strikes. They can't really update what's happening.
That was their mentality, is that we just want the rematch against the Union. And EU said in his interview that if they lost here today, they were expecting, or they were like, oh, we're down to basically beat the Union at a later point.
Chat, how do we give away jerseys to you guys right now? What's the best way to do it? I'm trying to think like
isn't there like a
there's a giveaway bot on FossABot, but it's kind of trash. Is it? Yeah, like the thing is that it doesn't update very well. Like it'll take maybe like 30 people in every like 5 seconds. So like everyone getting in just takes a very long time.
Well, what else you got to do?
Like M80,
no, it'll take like hours to get everyone. But we could just whoever gets in. We can just do whoever gets in.
Just do whoever gets in.
Against the guard first and to best
I'll do a FossABot chat in a second here. I'll let the analysis go a little bit, and then we'll give away some signed jerseys, and we'll leave it up to their discretion if they want me to sign it or the whole team or whoever, because they're here as well.
Yeah.
So
let's do 3.
Yeah, we'll do 3 jerseys, and we'll ship anywhere.
All the way from Brazil is the guard with a 2.
Oh, anyone
yeah,
can
this is the brand new jersey. It's going to be available in the store in a week. Alright, head of marketing's dying right now because I'm like,
it's not even out yet.
I'm following his. He wanted to have a big surprise announcement this week.
Oh wait, it's not even announced how these are coming out?
No.
Oh shit. Rob, you're leaking.
Remember on the Q&A? When we did the Q&A with the
right, with the Sense Society,
Sense Society, we did a Q&A with the fan club.
Yeah.
And people asked about the jersey, and Riley low-key didn't say it's coming out. I'm like,
yeah, he was
telling people, he's like, I want to do a surprise.
Sean, thank you for the raid. I appreciate you, Sean. Shout out Sean in the chat.
See, whenever I'm on, Sean.
I know. It's because you quoted him. He heard about He's still waiting to hear what you quoted him on the podcast.
He's still waiting. I hope that line makes. Alex is here. I'll make sure that line gets in the podcast. There we go. It's in there.
His son,
that's why people start just calling him Sengaris now.
Sengaris.
Sengaris just has such a great wing.
See, Sean, we're hinting at it, man. You let us know, dude.
There were a couple of rounds here or there.
That's Rob. When CS2 roster, I have many times. Don't worry, bro. But if we get a CS team, bro, we're going crazy. Me and Alex, dude. We're going crazy.
The podcast will be out within the week.
Perfect reads.
And
adjustments. I think especially on Haven, I could not say
clothing company is a strong word, but we do.
Super strong.
We are putting a focus on it. People love that jacket.
We said the guard
players always really wearing content, even though the fans can't buy it, so we're gonna bring it back because it's the single question I get asked most. When is the jacket coming back?
It is fire.
Second question is, why aren't you in Fortnite anymore? We've talked about it a couple times. Is there just no way to monetize it?
Fortnite let us monetize the game. Epic. Anyone here work at Epic Games in the chat? Watch this, Rob.
Goblin is awesome. Why would I throw him under the bus?
Who in the chat works at Epic Games?
Who's in the chat works at Epic Games?
See, look, we got a bunch of employees here.
Me. Yeah, I don't believe. Do you believe any of those people?
Maybe there's one if we're lucky.
I like the way you're you.
throughout the entirety of that.
I like the way your chat engages with whatever you ask them.
Chat, show Rob salami. Show Rob the salami emote. I don't know if you've seen it before. Take a look at this one. Rob, you get a laugh out of it.
We know how good they are, but they went one extra step to make sure that they were going to work out for.
You like that one, Rob?
There's a lot of flanks happening and playing into the first thing.
I own Epic Games.
After the
like Edward.
planted, that's when net and a lot of rounds was.
Alright, so you decide how you're gonna figure out how to
Oh
do
yeah,
this.
let me actually do that right now.
In some good timing towards heaven. I mean, even the duelists, even that Jett was doing the same, and they were completely surrounded.
I'm gonna pull it up on stream in a sec, chat. I think I'm gonna do it through Fossabot. And then the thing with this bot chat is that it's very slow at getting you guys in. So you guys,
it's just gonna be free for all.
Yeah.
About the matchup after that 2-0 over M80. It's honestly was such a great match.
Well, let's have the interview on and then I'll throw up the giveaway. Chat, the keyword is Sen City. You guys can try to start getting in. Sen City, all lowercase, SENCITY, Sen City. But you guys can start to type it and then I'll show it on the screen in a second.
It was all in just the heat of the moment.
But you can, yeah, I'll show you guys in a sec. Well, Valen does this interview.
Just kind of hyped up. But yeah, no bad blood between us.
And then, of course, you've gone up against M80 so many times at this point throughout Challengers. And the last couple of times they have bested you. So what was different about today and this performance? Because this was
they lost 3-1 in the finals, so it's a revenge game for them too.
We won on land, right?
We won on land.
Can you grab me a
I think that definitely favors them a little bit. We have the experience on land, and I think they've been performing great. Not to, some people like to say onliners. We had the same narrative last year. I'm not trying to say that, but experience definitely matters a lot. And
Win
I
on
think,
land is definitely bigger.
Having prior experience at Masters Reykjavik last year.
Yeah, Sen City, if you want a chance to win a jersey, I'm gonna pull it up here in a second. 3 jerseys, signs, worldwide shipping.
I think our game plan has been solid. Yeah, those 3 things, you got to win.
As well, your calling for today was just absolutely phenomenal. So without any spoilers of things, you just feel like for yourself.
That's the question. What's going to come out first? The jersey or the podcast? It'll be very similar time.
Yeah, everything before LCQ though, right?
By the way,
calling wise,
yes, everything before LCQ
right now.
Now, just
not to say that
the packaging.
I'm not trying to cap myself, but
yeah, I think I remember opening
this. At the moment, I think
it's got the zip on the top.
It's got
the Sentinels branding on the bag. The bag's good quality
itself. branding.
Which
and then we've got
the
Sentinels.
But when I look at all the top IGLs in Valorant,
this is what we're giving away, by the way, for you guys.
Players, right? So I just been hard focusing on just making sure my team has the best round possible, and they're all closers.
It's just high quality for real. Like
for us,
one of the more high quality jerseys.
So I just been kind of on the back foot line, just hard calling like. Staring at my mini map, making sure all the pivots are correct. That's why you see a lot of the time we're kind of baking one side, doing the extra pivot, the 1, 2, 3 step, as I like to call it. And I think it's just because
these are one of the more high quality
like I
esports
said,
jerseys that I've
in the calling and I'm hitting the flow state in the match.
my hands on for sure.
I remember you and Toast geeking out on opening weekend over that jersey.
It's definitely exciting to see for us and everyone viewing at home. And you have a big match coming up next too, because when there's been 2 teams that we've talked about taking that spot, it has been the Guard and it's been the Union.
Congrats to the Guard, by the way. They won a big one here.
I'm super excited. I would say I'm even more excited for the Union than M80. Just
yeah,
because
I think that was the favorite
Brazil
going into
rivals,
it.
Everyone thinks they're going to take this thing home, and I want to show them that it's not going to be that easy. There was a lot of smack talk to my fellow NA members after they won, literally the first match. So let's see if they keep the same energy when they play us.
Oh, some fighting words. I like it. Yo, it's gonna be a hype match versus the Union. That's gonna be hype. I feel like low key the Guard want to avenge.
Fans, much love.
But
see you guys tomorrow.
Yeah, it did. And there was like a lot of trash talk going on there.
So M80's 1-2 in this tournament so far.
Yes.
It's gonna be a long night.
I'm gonna pull it up right here. Let's get a closer look at the bracket.
What's gonna happen? I feel like when everybody was talking about Ascension,
because in the qualifier they went 1-1.
The beginning of the year we were talking about the
yeah, in the group stage they
went 1-1.
Yep.
Team a lot in what they were.
They went 1-1.
And now we're finally.
And they won yesterday.
Right? It's finally happening, and this is a matchup that you don't really know what's gonna happen.
So this is what we're looking at right now, chat.
For
Guards 3-0
against the Union, and now the Guard won against them. So I know Valen in an interview back then was saying kind of how the math works for those kind of scenarios isn't gonna favor them.
So yeah, keyword is Sen City for anyone that just got here. Just like that. And if you type it in the chat, full lowercase, I think all you have to do is probably be following the stream and type in chat. But you'll have a chance to win a signed Sentinels jersey, and we were just showing it off. If you didn't see it, it is the premium. The premium cut is how I describe it because the quality is through the roof. You can see the design here. But basically, we're going to give this away to 3 people. Tarek on the back, and up to the person that wins, but it can be signed by me or the entire team as well. Your call. Or we'll just do the entire team so that we don't have to. Well, actually, we'll have the person.
They have to give us their address.
Yeah, we'll have a contact with them, so you guys can decide. I'll sign it regardless, and then the team can figure it out. But it's worldwide shipping, so anyone can win, which is huge. I know some of you guys complain about that.
Yes, people do it all the time. Where they say you have to be
NA or Canada.
Yeah, we have a ton of fans that are not
yeah.
Shoot a little bit straighter. Coming in
okay.
so I wouldn't sleep on them if you're M80.
What I'll do is that I'll roll one every 3 minutes. What do you think, Rob?
Okay.
So I'm gonna roll the first one at 45 right now. You guys see the time there?
We have to talk about it.
First one's rolling in 30 seconds, chat. So if you haven't typed Send City, and I know that it doesn't show all the users, it's because this bot is a little slow. So it is kind of just like if you're in there, great. And if you're not, I don't know if you should keep typing it or.
What else I got to do?
It's not. It doesn't populate instantly because this bot is just slow, as you can see.
Right. At this point, it's 4th of July. If you're still hanging out with us, you're not barbecuing, right? So you might as well stay here and just spam Send City.
Yeah. We're gonna throw on a fireworks video to close the stream out as well, so we'll watch that together.
Heartbreaker of the day, but I hope everybody is ready for it. But that, of course, is
think about it. You probably have a great view of fireworks from here.
Oh yeah, it's actually true. Probably insane from here.
Matches, but until then, good luck in your
Okay, I'm gonna roll the first one, chat.
Oh shit.
Good luck, and our first winner is Phoenix6913. Congrats. So I think the best way for us to do this is that I'm gonna write down your name, and someone from Sentinels will reach out to them in Twitch private message. Should we get confirmation from this guy being here? I mean, he typed it, so he's gonna win. But if you can say anything,
he just typed it a second ago.
Yeah, it's true. He did just type it a second ago. So Phoenix6913, congrats. By the way, Paul, thank you for the 10 gifted. I just saw that. Shout out Paul in the chat. Appreciate you. Yeah. And also, I know it's bad timing right now, chat, but we're gonna do a quick ad break before the next one.
It's a good time to spam Send City while you're running ads.
Yep. So if you haven't,
gotta run ads. It's
in the contract,
it's
bro.
A thing.
I was getting cooked last month.
It's the whole
to catch up.
Your catch up streak.
I was doing a catch.
Go over?
It worked.
For over 40 years, life.
Sand City. I'm just typing that. All right, I'm just gonna end it there. Keep on working. You got this, and see you in the next. Later. Goodbye.